going?
Well, hold on. I'll give you a little additional background.
I'm freaking huge.
I think he wants to start the.
No, we're good. That's been going for a while. It's not. It's just a little start stream.
Are we gonna see Lilliputian soon?
Lilliputians.
I give you a mirror.
We're like huge.
I'm not. I'm stuck at 99% here.
Can you turn off that music, Rob?
Yes.
I'm finding that rather annoying. Sorry.
We're this huge
awesome.
because we're up 500 feet above the ground.
This is just so you can kind of see the general area of that you guys are from.
You all look like little ants from up here.
I don't see anything. It's all black to me.
Click on something.
I see me.
No, hold on. No, that might be good.
Don't click on anything.
There you go. How's that?
I see the map.
Okay. All right. So if you guys recall, or those of you that read the backstory stuff,
I did.
So this is the kingdoms, the split kingdoms of East and West Ference, the border of which is this river, which Brandawython Biscuit happens to straddle.
That's what she said.
Oh,
exactly.
That's what she said.
So Rob, actually, there's a pair of countries down here that kind of nestle the coast and into the mountains. Rob, we talked about you're from Anapol.
Yes. And
actually, Wiz.
Yeah.
You can. I forget what the name of this country is underneath it, but this is this is where you can be from, and this would be the river that straddles the border that you are posted on.
Wait, let me find me.
Like here, like down here.
Yes, I see it.
Yep.
I don't.
So you're like from here somewhere. Rob, you're from here somewhere.
Got it.
So what is that? Something like Margot or something?
I think it's something like that. I think it's Golgot.
I'm from everywhere but nowhere.
Ooh, he's like mysterious.
Actually, you can be a native of Brandawython Biscuit if you wanted to.
That's fine.
Yep. Chris is a native son. Jay, you're from the hills kind of up here in the north.
Okay.
So where are we talking? So somewhere up in here.
All right.
The hills. And
but on the west side.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
I'm not. Please don't break out into song and dance.
Oh.
And Pat Gob is originally from the capital of West Ference. That's his and his family. Your family owns a business there of some flavor, which is probably partially legit and partially not so legit.
Ooh.
So if I'm a local son, where am I from?
Brandawython Biscuit, up here.
I'm looking. Okay, good.
Mysterious.
Yeah.
Are East and West Ference opposed to each other, or are they?
Do we need to read should we read the background?
What?
No, don't answer the question then.
No, it's fairly brief, and I found it.
Sorry, I didn't read it.
Okay, so
Patrick's not doing his homework again.
I admit it. I didn't read it either, Patrick.
Okay, the basic history of the Kingdom of Ference is the King of Ference died, and he split the kingdom amongst his two sons. Problem was, his two sons were Siamese twins. And the Siamese twins, they both fell in love with the same woman and ended up essentially feuding with each other. At some point in time, a powerful wizard cloned both.
I'm a powerful wizard.
Cloned both the twins.
In your own mind.
Cloned both the twins as well as the love interest. And so each twin killed off his sibling and married his own version of his love interest. And then they split the kingdoms into East and West Ference.
Okay. I didn't have that part of my backstory, but cool.
Well, that's And
You are a
Brandon
powerful
Waithan
wizard.
I'm almost able to understand that while I'm sober.
Yep. Don't worry.
Well, when you're drunk, you'll
I
really.
have no idea what we're
So,
going on.
Scott, did the real twins die or the clone twins die?
Okay, so there
don't
it was there were Siamese twins. So the wizard cloned the Siamese twins. So now there are two pairs of Siamese twins,
Oh.
and each twin killed off his brother.
Who killed off the Siamese?
That's
part of
not
him?
confusing at all.
Yes,
Siamese part of himself?
So, yes, exactly.
Got it.
He
So-
cleaned
So-
the other twin
So
from him.
if we call the two sides A and B,
He's carrying a
we
dead.
had A and B, then we had a new A and B.
Yes.
A killed A on the A and
No,
B.
no, no, no. A
A
killed
killed
B.
A killed
B
B and
killed
B
A.
killed A.
And B killed A. So we now have an A with a dead B.
Oh, no,
Siamese
this is hundreds of years ago.
It's just
Right.
math
Impressive.
quiz.
This is hundreds of years ago.
Impressive.
And Brandawaith on Biscuit was originally settled by a disgruntled or a financier from one of the cities of Ference who got sick of the plying his trade. So he sold everything he had, bought a horse in a wagon full of supplies, and kept moving upriver until he found some place that he liked.
Okay.
So he settled off this in a nice little valley up on this river and built himself a little homestead. And this, like early spring, he built the homestead. There's like this natural growing wheat or this natural growing grain that appeared to be plentiful in the region. So come fall, he harvested the grain, milled it, ground it, and baked it into a loaf of bread, and promptly died because the grain was poisonous.
That's just math.
And-
Nice, he's got it.
They got it.
And Biscuit was his horse.
And Biscuit was his name. Oh,
Biscuit was the horse.
Oh.
And so, but now comes time. It has evolved into its own little city or its own little town.
All right.
So I'm going to show you another map.
So where are we? Are we in Biscuit?
I'm going to start you in
green,
Biscuit.
right?
So
Okay.
you have so Pat, you didn't read the backstory probably.
Oh,
So when you were a child, starting when you were about 9 or 10 years old, you started having a recurring dream. And in this dream, you had visions of this grand city that bisected by a river, kind of a large city, big tree-lined streets, and sometimes you'd be flying over the city, sometimes you'd be walking the streets of the city. But the skyline was dominated by a pair of towers, one on each side of the river. And then over time, you probably had these dreams for 5, 6, 7 years, and then they stopped. However, if you were ever to ask anybody about it or tell them about it, that you were having these vivid, reoccurring dreams, people just told you had a active imagination and that it didn't mean anything.
Yeah.
So then a few months passed. Something you were at like a play somewhere, somehow you were exposed to like an inspiration where someone was talking about this town, Brandawaith on Biscuit, that was bisected by the river, and something in that encounter and interaction kind of triggered these dreams again. So you've actually started having those dreams again after not having them for a number of years, and subconsciously you felt yourself. You feel that this town, Brandawaith on Biscuit, is important somehow and is somehow connected to these dreams, and you felt compelled to travel to Brandawaith on Biscuit.
All right.
So, kind of like Robert Dreyfuss building his mashed potato Devil's Tower in Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
Nice.
You know.
And FYI, Scott, the map is black. I didn't see anything.
Yeah,
Oh
some
yeah,
people
that's
have
because I haven't
tokens.
pulled any of you guys over to this particular one yet.
Ah, okay, that would explain it.
Yes. So this is
Didn't know if we were supposed to see something. All right, cool. So
That's
we
what
are
she said.
actually, so we're in Brandlewaith on Biscuit right now.
you will. Yep. So I'm gonna give you a few more details and stuff. So
Cool.
Okay.
Yep.
now, so
Little
this is
rain.
kind of.
Ooh.
So this is kind of the surrounding countryside. So it's rolling hills and forests and farmland. So it's it's pretty outside of the river. It's pretty sparsely populated.
Okay.
Who's the cat?
I am.
Oh,
Rob's a
cool.
tabaxi. Right? You're a tabaxi, right?
Tabaxi, yep.
Yeah. Yep.
But I'm not a thief. I'm a wolf.
Are you named Wildclaw?
You
Yes.
told me to be Wild Claw. I'm called the real Wild Claw for you.
Okay,
Nice.
so yep. So this is kind of the surrounding. I'll zoom you in some more when we get there.
All
so
right.
Chris, you know that. So there's a couple things that you do know about
All right.
Brandlewaith on Biscuit. Up here to the north, where you kind of see this farmland.
Yep.
That is, and this is fairly well known, and this is the reason why Brandlewaith on Biscuit is a prosperous town.
That's what she said.
Over time, they discovered that this wheat, which they have dubbed the black wheat, not only is it poisonous,
That's what she said.
but if processed in a specific way, it's highly explosive.
Ooh.
Ooh, gunpowder. Nice.
Gunpowder, yeah, essentially, yes. And so there's a large industry built, a very tightly controlled industry built around controlling the wheat as well as processing it and selling it. And
Ooh.
exactly.
I guess Fireball.
Perfect.
Hey,
So-
hey, I'm the wizard here.
Yeah.
So
Give oil.
and so that is so another thing that they also discovered that is if they cut it down, burn it, try to uproot it, it comes back, and nothing else will grow there other than this wheat.
Kind of like
Weed.
Japanese not weed.
It's definitely not wheat. And if they try to transplant it somewhere else, it does not grow. And so, since its discovery, it has been completely isolated and contained to this one section of the world, just to north of the Brandlewaith on Biscuit.
Aren't we lucky?
I think we're going to be invaded soon.
Who knows? And so gunpowder, a gunpowder-like substance exists, which means firearms do exist, but they are incredibly tightly controlled.
Ooh. I want a shotgun.
Well, you're going to have to apply for a permit.
For sure.
Or join the guild
Probably
or something.
not very accurate, and they blow up in your face half the time.
Yeah.
So another couple things about the world, there is a type of golem called a terracotta golem, which had been fabricated for a number of years and is used as menial labor in a number of different industries.
All right.
Does this
Specifically-
include the gunpowder industry or the black wheat industry?
You may know of a couple, but there are a few in town, Chris. Like
Okay.
the blacksmith has one. The tanner on the outside of town has one, and typically he does the jobs that most people don't want to do, like stirring the tanning vats. Kind of the real kind of nasty things.
Nice.
So clockwork creations exist, but they are more. So say like. As far as any of you guys know, no one has built a new terracotta golem in maybe 75, 80 years or so.
All right.
And no one knows exactly why.
So the ones that exist are old?
Some of them are hundreds of years old. And, yep. So the ones that do exist are old, and some of them are potentially very old.
But no one
Do I
knows how to
know,
do them.
do I know
No.
any stories or
Rumors, legends.
epic poems about these things?
Golems?
Yes.
about this particular kind of golem.
And
There is a song about the one that used to eat the black wheat.
If there are, they'd be typically of the thing of like, a ship was going down, but he still is at his post, type of thing, or the barn was burning and he still kept working. They're essentially
a menial part of the song.
Yeah, they were automatons. Basically, everything you know about them is you give them a task, and they will perform that task until you tell them to stop.
Do we know how they
Pat
got
wants one.
Slave robots.
Do we know how they got attuned to the people who could give them commands?
Give me maybe like an Arcana check. So you might know.
Ooh,
Maybe.
19.
that's good.
Yeah, you know. You do. Okay.
Okay.
So.
No,
Yeah.
I have to think of why.
So there was one working in the gem mines, in your land, and
Yep.
And for whatever reason, his owner told let slip the secret of how these are controlled.
Let's start the war.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if everyone else can kind of firewall this, I'll just let you know.
Okay.
So that if
I'm not even hearing this.
there is typically they have a hat, and that hat is removable, which essentially opens up the backside of their head, and inside the backside of the head is a scroll.
Ooh.
And that scroll is what gives them their basic orders. If you remove the scroll, they become inanimate objects.
All right.
And so you can kind of reprogram them by changing what's on that scroll.
Okay, cool.
That's suspicious.
Something like that. Do we need to do anything else? I don't know. Maybe not. So we're going to kind of hand wave and fast forward and say, you guys have traveled to...
That's weird.
Do we have a get-together story moment? How did we get together?
You haven't yet.
Oh,
You haven't gotten together yet. I'm working on that part. I'm gonna
I killed a halfling.
but just out of serendipity, you guys all entered Randall Waith and Biscuit kind of pretty much at the same time.
Well, it's been a half hour. I'm gonna kill Wellclaw.
Yeah. I'm
Perfect.
gonna engage in fun combat with my boy. I don't
Yeah.
even know which token he is.
Yes, some of the stuff may be backgroundy, so it might be a little bit boring tonight, but we'll try it. We'll see what we can do.
I don't hit him with a 17. Wow,
Wow, someone's got an AC. There you go.
Nice knowing you, Rob.
Okay, fine. Jesus, people.
Welcome to the world, Scott. Welcome.
I know. All right, so here. Oh, okay, it should. Oh, so another quick thing. Down in the bottom left-hand corner of your screen, you see a little icon of yourself with some numbers above it.
Yes.
Yes.
If you are ever lost on the map and you don't know where you are, click on your icon. It will center you on the map.
Yes.
And select your token. So the top row is your armor class. The middle row is your passive perception. And the last number, the little suitcase with the plus sign on it, is your current health.
So
So
that's hit points?
Does everybody have 100 health?
No,
I've got 1,000.
I got
Oh, okay.
12.
I have 10.
10.
And
So I am. So now you can see kind of my city map, my town map. I'm guessing.
nice.
Yep.
I live
I'm
in
actually-
this big blue building right here.
Oh, it's okay, Chris. Another couple things for those who have not done this first. if you hover over an icon and press the T, that will target things. So you can press T and T to target and untarget. And if you press Shift, you can target multiple things.
Okay. So if
Okay.
I press Shift and T, move it, and then T again, I can target the whole,
You can target everyone. Yep.
and then cast a spell on them.
Yeah, I think also the area of effect stuff will also work too. If you press,
Okay.
if you hold down the X key, you get that. See my hand? See my little finger? Hand there? And then if you push on the, and then if you push, then you just click anywhere, you get the little circles.
I'll have to tell me what modules these are, so then I can load them, and then we can be consistent from game to game.
Fuck that.
So like, no, mine's better.
Okay, so yeah, I believe that is actually. You can see what modules I am running.
Yeah, I know. I can look. I'll look later.
What was
Yeah,
the hand
that
one again?
is,
X.
Well, the D one pushes you 10 feet backwards.
D.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, this because D is. Yeah,
It's
DF
WAD still
is,
works. WADs works just like
Is
any
that
other game.
disengage?
No, it's just
No,
No,
WADs.
WASD acts as arrows keys.
It's like your arrows keys.
Like when you don't
So-
game day Wiz, but if
Hey, who's moving me?
online
I
game.
am. So hey, hold on a second. Do you have vision,
I do.
Pat? Oh, no, Pat doesn't see anything. All right, now Pat sees stuff, right?
Oh, I see extra Pat stuff now.
Okay, right. So now Pat sees stuff. Yeah. Okay, so I don't see stuff. So this is the general layout of the town.
Right.
There are some fishing
Some
docks.
Godzilla-ing.
There's some mills and blacksmiths. There are some market quarters. There's a couple. Yep, that's a market. There is a couple of temples and things of that nature.
All right. So
And
is there like a militia guild? I'm looking for work.
there's a militia. Well, let me get you to where you need to be first. Let me
Oh,
get you to-
wow. All right. Where
So-
are we gonna go?
But you guys enter the town, and serendipitously, you all end up at a inn, which we're gonna say is kind of like here. So here,
Is it
here's
called
the inn. Here.
Barbara?
What?
Is the inn called Barbara?
It's actually called the Skipping Saddle.
So can I assume that each of us individually has had some sort of feeling or other that has drawn us here?
Yes. Yes. And you got to town and you did some inn shopping. You found like a really nasty, disgusting place by the docks that you didn't
What
like.
kind of place?
They had the Lord's Manor, which was incredibly expensive, and then the Skipping Satyr was just right.
Just
Cool.
right.
Skipping,
Nice.
skipping what?
Satyr.
Satyr.
Satire?
Satyr.
Satyr.
Sat
Some
on
say
what?
Satyr, some
Is-
say Satyr.
Is Wiz
You
I
say
say
potato, I
much
say
fatter.
vodka.
That's the door.
There you go. We should be able to open the doors. And that is a porch. So it's like an overhanging porch type of thing.
Oh, cool.
Oh, Mr. Dunn. Yeah, cool.
What did I
Forgotten
do?
Adventures.
Wait, what did I do?
Nothing. The map is made with the Forgotten Adventures.
Here's the thing.
With the token sets, yes. And I stole their tokens.
All right. I enter into the bar room. Saddle up to the bar Rooney guy.
I'm having a conversation about the difference between ales and lagers with the bartender.
I overhear this conversation, and I think
Say
what a
they all
snobby
suck. You should be
bastard.
drinking mead. You
You should be
Listen.
drinking. Or my family makes the best ale, meads, and lagers this side of the. What was the name of that river?
Dark beer!
Orlo?
So
I don't remember.
I look
Brandy
at the cleric. I look at the cleric next to me, and I point out that guy. We call him a snobby something.
I come over to this table and I start playing my flute and I start dancing around and I look at these two guys and I say, would anyone like to hear a tale?
Maybe make a charisma check. See if we like you.
Yeah, why not? Sure, why not? Go for it. Make a
I've been
charisma
having
check.
these crazy dreams and feelings. I need a drink.
14.
Oh, some
14.
people like him, but
Yeah, they're not super interested right now. And there are a couple people up here
We're
who
all
are
having.
currently playing a lute and stuff.
And he plays a lute.
Do all the characters have these dreams?
we do.
Player characters do, but you don't know. You don't know you have dreams. You just knew you had to be here.
Okay.
I just said that when I asked for my drink. I said, I keep having these crazy dreams. I need something to make them go away. Give me a drink.
He gives
Can
you
I
a
make
drink.
a perception check to see if I notice that he's talking about this?
I'm standing right next to you. Go for it.
All right.
Yeah, you don't know anything.
20!
You know nothing.
You didn't catch any of that. In
Natural
context.
20!
Natural 20s don't count for skill checks. It's a-
Well,
it's a
after I
Chris
overhear Chris mention this, I say, so our dreams of this town, right?
No,
the
you
river.
you've dreamt of a city
Right. I asked-
bisected by a river, a grand city that, and you've seen it and you visited it in your dreams. And it
Cool. So I
feels
asked him very
so
naively
real.
if
But this is not that city.
This is
I,
not that
no,
city.
no. I asked him very naively, since I'm a youngling, that if it's of a city, a grand city bisected by a mighty river, and stuff like that.
Yes, but why does this conversation remind me of your ex-wife?
No one knows. No one knows. That's very strange. Perhaps we should consult a wizard to find out why we have the same dream.
Are
So-
there any really short wizards nearby?
So hold on. Most of you guys are younger, except for Chris, who appears to be in his late 40s, early 50s ish.
Oh, all right.
He's
Well,
playing
I'm
another
talking to
old
Chris.
guy. He's playing.
Yes, he is. Yeah. And you remember why, Chris, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Very strange.
And
We have
the
to
triggering
wait for
event
this
for you was when you kind of woke up from that,
Okay.
realizing you were older.
What's very strange. I wonder where this city is. Perhaps we should search for it together.
Let's drink to that.
Let's drink to that. We order 2 drinks.
Huzzah! That'll be 15 gold, please.
And
I have 5,000 copper pieces. How much is that in
right,
copper pieces?
we're in Hell Central, and he's asking 15 gold for a beer.
I got 5,000 copper pieces.
Jeez.
Hey, you should have 20 gold pieces.
Oh.
You overcharged for your beer, mate.
I'm gonna have to kill him.
I think that little guy over there knows his beer. Let's talk to him.
15 gold pieces? That's ridiculous. I'll arm wrestle you for it.
Who,
So-
me?
No, the bartender.
Oh, good.
But also, hey, Chris.
Yep.
This person here,
Yeah.
you know, she is the owner of this establishment.
How do we know this? Does she come
Chris
over because
knows
we're bitching about the price? Oh, Chris
Chris
is
knows it.
local. All right.
He's a name tag on the owner.
And her
Chris
name is
local.
Sylvinia
All right.
of the Skipping Satyr.
Do I really need to
Virginia?
know who's in charge here?
Well, you know
Well-
who to get a room from.
Well, they
Oh,
want
okay.
15 gold for a beer.
Yeah. What's
Okay,
that?
because you're such a nice kitty cat,
Yes.
we'll give it to you for a silver piece, I guess.
All right. I'll buy one for my old friend here. We just met, but
I flit
I kind of have
over
a
to
good feeling
beer,
about him.
and I try and engage these people in conversation. I offer to tell them the story of the great silver dragon of Harphrasis.
Ooh, that sounds exciting.
They appear to be merchants, and they are, and they politely refuse because they are currently discussing business.
All
If
right.
you don't mind.
I'm going to do a perception check to see if I hear a wizard telling the story. Nope. Because that sounds like a fun story.
Sorry, what was the okay, the skipping satyr?
Saturn, yes.
And what's her name?
Sylvinia. Wow,
How did
someone's
that-
writing stuff down.
Hey, so simple question, Scott. Have I seen all these races before, or would I?
It's mostly humans with a few halflings and a dwarf or two thrown in there.
What I'm saying, if I've never seen a halfling, I might be like, "Ooh, that's cool."
No, you've seen halflings before.
Oh, all right. Well, then I'm not going to go talk to Pat because he's a halfling.
Wait. Why is Coach picking up stuff? You know, on that screen.
We don't even know how he's doing it, but he's doing it.
Oh, that happened. Hey, whatever. Well, he took the soap, so he's the clean one now.
Yeah,
What did you click on? That's cool.
I took something. I don't remember.
Well,
Yeah,
it
he
exists.
took it.
I might as well take it.
Oh, so
I took the shovel. I have a shovel.
So I'll just bring you back here for a second.
All right.
Oh no, you made it go away. You took everything out of it, so now it went away.
Oh,
Okay, never mind.
Soap,
You suck.
parchment, ink. Already got ink. Boots.
You're so greedy. Humans suck.
I made a loot box, essentially, and put it on the screen. Put some stuff in it so you guys can see what it
Whoa.
is. So you guys can throw like random treasure in there.
Oh, you'll have to show me how to do that. I didn't know. Okay. So I move over here because I've been listening
All right.
quietly after my debate, and I'm like, Hypernicus Brewmaker, at your service. I hear you have been having strange dreams.
Hi.
Huh?
What?
All right, give me
Hi.
a charisma check. Do we like him?
Oh, I'm screwed. I have an 8
It should be a
charisma.
matching charisma check, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it's opposed. That's an opposed check.
What is it? Check charisma versus
Oh,
I
nice,
like 'em.
Coach. Yeah, you love him, Coach.
charisma versus charisma. All right.
Yeah, Wildclaw, you're a little unsure, but
Oh, I kicked your ass.
Wildcop digs him too. I got a 4. I like this
for
guy.
some reason.
We do. He's
Some
much
reason he-
better than you.
Seems very charming, doesn't he?
I can't zoom. I can't move my map.
That's what she said. All right, cool. Tell
So,
us.
Chris,
Well, then I naively opened up to him because I rolled a 4. Yeah, man. As a child, I had this dream about the city with these two this mighty river that split it in half, and it was cool.
Yes, yes.
man.
I too have had these, and it's been a while. But several weeks ago, a bard came to my town and was telling the story of these towers. So I felt the urge to leave.
No, he wasn't telling the story of the towers. He was telling you another story, but for some reason, it triggered. It. Yep.
Yep, got it.
Cool.
Anyone you've ever asked about it, they say, "Yeah, that's nice. You have a
Fine.
great imagination."
Yeah.
Yeah.
So his story triggered the dreams that I had, which then, I left my town and have made my way here.
Me too.
Me too. Wait, who's saying that? Let me check the crew. Do I like Pat too?
Hey, give us a charisma check.
Yeah.
Me? Or,
15.
Ooh.
I'm very charismatic today.
Uh-oh.
Natural 20!
Wow.
So, Chris, your character is who's coach?
That's me.
That's Chris.
Okay. Chris is coach. That means you're Wildclaw. All
That's
right.
right. I'm the real Wild Claw.
Pat, your character's name is what? Gob?
yeah.
Still hasn't given us that check. Whiz.
I'm right here.
And Wiz, what is your character's name?
Sinatra.
Sinatra.
Sinatra. Nancy?
Oh God, I didn't get that.
You
Oh,
never
God,
got it,
really?
did you?
I did
God,
not
you
get
guys
that.
are
Boots
so-
were made for walking.
I'm sending in the clowns. Oh, I don't have to.
We're already here.
Somebody keeps rolling dice, but I don't see anything.
Yeah, that's
in
me.
the-
I forgot to do something.
It's the DM rolling dice behind the scenes to make us all
Yeah.
Well,
laugh.
that's a lot of dice.
All right.
Cool.
Okay, so you all make your introductions and stuff. Okay, there we go. Okay. Then
Well,
issues.
we're all fascinated by this dream that we've been having.
Yeah, maybe we should.
Try to find our way there.
You know what?
see-
I'm going to
I see-
ask the owner of this inn.
Yes,
Go ask
sweetie?
her. I'm going
I,
to follow your lead because you're like the elder.
I come over here to these are two musicians playing.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Do I know them?
No, you're from like 1,000 miles away.
Yeah, 1,000 miles. Jam session.
I asked them if I can join in.
Why not? Sure.
Can you?
Do you know the wizard has a knob on the end of his staff?
That's exactly what
Don't
I
we
was
all?
going to suggest that we play.
Well, let's have at it.
Hey,
I
Scott,
don't know if I
Yes?
like that song.
I saunter over here watching this bard try to break in with these lutists.
Yep.
I bring out this little green gem with shape of a beer stein. I go to the guy sitting at the fireplace, but I pointed at the bard and I say, "What do you call a rabbit without fur?" Hairless. And I cast Tasha's laughter on the bard. Hideous laughter on the bard.
I don't know what's going on here.
Okay, cast it. Go for it.
I did.
If you target, you should be able to target him, and it'll take care of it for you. Cast it.
Which bard?
Let me do it again. I just gave me this. There we go.
It should. Does it give him the saving throw?
It should give me a saving throw.
Maybe it wasn't you. Maybe it was another bard.
Where'd it go? How come it did it?
Am
don't know why
I
it didn't.
am I the only bard in the bar?
You are. I just saw you kind of causing trouble, so I went over. What is it?
Yeah, why did it? It's...
Wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, give me a DC 13 Wisdom saving throw, Wiz.
DC 13.
Wait, you know what I can do? Actually, you know what I can do? Hold on.
No one really knows.
No,
So
I can't.
So you want a 20-sided?
Yeah, just give a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom save. Go up to
Give me a
save.
wisdom
Wisdom.
Ooh, you.
Okay, you start laughing uncontrollably. It falls to the ground in mirth.
It sounds like a good time.
That's the best joke I've ever heard.
And I walked
It's so
back over.
funny.
I looked it back over to the bar. It only lasted a minute, but I head back over to the bar.
These guys step back because
Mirthful.
It's only a minute long. He's dying of laughter.
That's
Hey, that was a
long
good
time.
joke. What do you think? That was a good one, huh?
I believe that in my personality, I put in a line about him having an incredible sense of humor.
Well, then he got it.
okay,
I just wasted a spell slot, but that's all right.
that's okay. Why don't we all go to bed?
Long rest.
We can have a
Just
Do it
met
again.
you. I only had one drink.
Hey, I don't know you all well enough to go to bed yet.
Well, after having had this spell put on me, I come over here and I introduce myself, and I tell them that I overheard that they all were having a dream about this place, and I said that I had the same dream.
Wow, fantastic, baby.
I
Cool.
assume I did, right, Scott?
yes.
Wow.
If you start comparing notes, the only difference is some of you heard like a name or had a feeling of a name, but you get different names.
Fantastic, baby.
And I forget who I gave what names to, but yeah.
I don't think I got a name.
Well, can we share them and thus not care who got them?
Yeah, well, for whatever reason, different people got a different name. So you don't know why, but you heard different names. But yes. And
But
Coach
can
disappeared.
we share them so we all know them all?
You can. Are you going to make me look them up?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, if it's important to
Is
them.
it important, Scott? Is it
The
important?
name-
Not at this exact moment.
The name that I've heard is Regalia.
Oh, someone actually looked.
I put it on my character sheet.
Brown noser.
Well, look at you go. Hold on. I think. Did I cut and paste it? Oh, I gotta go through. Hold on a second. Oh, jeez.
Did you cast False Life?
Wrong.
Wrong.
Nice.
I'm just practicing.
Yeah.
Misty Step. Ooh, Mr. Misty Step as
Wrong.
well.
There you go. There it is. So.
That's so you missed.
Boopity boop bop.
How'd you get a second level spell at first level?
No one knows.
Magic.
Don't ask.
So, Chris, you heard the Elandriel is the name you heard.
Don't ask.
Okay.
I go over to Pat.
I let them know.
Oh, I gotta.
You look like fun, Gob.
I am fun. Let's go kill.
Let's go have some fun. These old
Okay.
farts.
All right, we're gonna need you. We're gonna shoot. Can I put you all in your rooms then for the night, and then we're gonna take it from there.
Sure.
Sounds good.
Deal.
All right. Everyone, do me a.
I'll do you. A duck.
Actually, everyone, do me a favor. Just go up to the stairs and push one of the stair icons. Over. Here you go. Now stay up there, Jay. Here you go. All right, Jay, you can have this. Hold on. Yeah. And then when you pop up, I'll give you rooms. All right, Jay, you can have this room. Rob, you can have that room.
I
I
start
have this. Someone
don't
have
know
this
which
room.
room this is, but I'm going to go in it.
That's Jay's room. Rob, take that room. This one.
I'm going.
I got a nice cheetah rug.
Yeah, no, you don't get that room.
Oh,
You have this room.
I'm offended that there's a rug made from a fellow feline.
All right, who am I missing?
Oh, hi. Thanks for checking in. I'm still a piece of garbage.
Me, I guess. I don't know.
A piece of
I
garbage.
don't even know what that button did.
Wrong.
All right. Yeah, I'll put you in this room, Pat.
All right.
Did you push the button there, Sinatra? Ah! Oh, don't do that, Jay!
Butt scratches are for kitty cats.
Jay just jumped out the window.
I'll come back.
Butt
I saw the
scratches
butt.
are for kitty cats.
I saw the button, so I had to push it.
Kitty cats.
I know, I get you.
I'm going.
All right, so you guys.
That's going to go gain a level.
Okay.
I'm
When
gonna
he comes
go.
back, I'll kick this off. Actually, I want to look. Hold on a second. Everyone, stop moving for a second.
Not moving. Combat carousel toggle. Okay, cool.
Ew. So excited.
Find the outhouse is our quest. Cool.
There's an outhouse.
I'll find it.
Good luck.
Oh, perfect. Okay, there we go.
Now that we know it, I gotta go find one. I was just seeing if we had journal notes, but it's the quest log.
Yeah, you can actually. I think.
Okay, don't worry about it.
Yeah, I'll figure that out. I can get you a journal note eventually.
I sleep under my bed.
Perfect.
6 feet under my bed.
All right, is everyone back? Oh, Pat, we lost Pat.
We lost Pat.
We have no idea if Chris is there or not because all we have is a black screen.
I'm here.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
I pushed the wardrobe up against my door.
Okay.
No, I don't think that. I'm too trusting.
I make my bed look like there's a person sleeping in it, and then I go over into the furthest corner. It won't let me go there, but
Yeah, it's because in the middle of the wall. What are you doing? No. Make sure you long rest yourself at some point in time there, Chris.
I'm trying. I'm trying to get rid of all these things.
oh, we're supposed to long rest.
Well, I don't think you need to, do you?
I was fooling around.
How come you still have the bless icon on?
I don't think that's bless. I think that's false life. I
Oh,
can't seem to
Hey, Pat's back.
shut it off.
I'm back.
But I don't have the hit points down.
I need
Did you
another
just
drink,
kill
Pat.
me?
huh.
I
What are
might,
you
be
bringing
running,
here?
I might be running low on booze today.
False life doesn't seem to work for me.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it came back. It's still there. What's going on here?
I don't know.
Have it delivered.
Okay, how's that? Did I get it? There it goes. No, it came back. How did it come back?
Touch that! No, don't touch that!
Does he keep testing
Okay,
himself?
it's now gone.
That's
Okay.
what she said.
No, don't touch that!
That's what she said.
Okay,
Now I'm back to normal.
whatever that means.
I'm not normal.
So, here, hold on. Let me check it.
Uh-oh. I'm going to get ice cream if he's checking the ducks.
That's what she said.
No, you big
Thank you,
piece
Mama.
of shit.
Did he say he's
you
getting
big
rid of
piece of shit.
excrement?
What?
No, you big piece of shit.
See? What did I tell you? Excrement everywhere.
So there's gonna be a little bit of it. I'm gonna have to go do the animals in about half an hour. So put the animals to bed. Okay, so you guys go to sleep this evening, and at some point in time,
Mom says I'm handsome.
Jay and Pat. So Jay and Pat, you are awoken, and it is like it's like pre-dawn where it's just starting. The sun is just starting to come up. The sun isn't up yet, but it's starting to lighten the sky.
Are we roommates?
So you're getting a little what?
Are we roommates, me and Jay?
No, you're right.
Okay. I didn't know if we were in the same room when this was happening.
You're not, but this is happening at the same time, just for some particular strange reason.
We don't know why.
But wait, Jay ran away.
Oh.
Yeah, he heard you were going to do the animals, so he left. I swear I'm going to kill an orc by the end of this night.
Now we can do this the easy way or we can do it the hard way. The choice is yours.
The choice is yours.
Okay. So you are awoken by a noise in your room.
All of us or some who?
No, Jay and Pat.
Okay.
Did you hear that, Jay?
That's what she
You are like 30 feet away from him. So
Wow.
Do I see any? So, hello, who's there?
Okay, you look around.
That's what I say. Hello, who's there?
Do you look around?
No, he doesn't. He keeps his eyes closed.
Okay.
No.
All right, you turn over and you notice. You each notice that your backpacks have been tipped over, and its contents spilled on the floor.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Hey, there's a thief around here. Besides me.
Okay.
But there also appears to be something in your backpack.
Surprise,
Dribbles.
motherfucker.
So something's been added to it?
Nope, there is
Like an
something
animal?
physically moving in
monster?
your backpack.
A spaceship?
Motherfucker.
A taco?
I grabbed my dagger and I stabbed the rat.
Nice.
Wow, fantastic, baby.
Okay.
I'm about to get experience points, guys.
Maybe it's vegetable lice.
Hey,
Yes.
get out of my pack. That has family secrets in it.
Yes.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
No, just because I need to show you something. So out of each of your backpacks,
Okay.
this little guy comes out.
I guess I must be
The
small.
backpack
Yeah, but Pat stabbed his.
Slut!
out of the
Slut.
backpack.
They're about 10 inches tall.
Okay.
Oh no.
Oh, it's going to be a gerbil now.
So Pat, they're about 10 inches tall. Wow! And Pat, he has the crowbar in his hands that is out of your backpack.
Yep.
Jay, he has a piece of your mess kit that happens to be made out of like a pan.
Okay.
He looks at you and he says, "Hey, go back to sleep, you big gobber."
Cornish pixies.
I said, "No, that's my pen. That's important. Give that back," and I jump on him.
Okay. As you move to start the jump on to move, and he disappears in a puff of blue smoke.
Oh my!
Along with your pan.
Sneaky little bastard.
Oh
damn
my!
Faye.
So Pat, what did you do?
So did he tell me to go back to sleep?
Yes.
I go back to sleep.
Okay.
Pineapples.
I grab my backpack, put everything back in.
Wait, hold on a second.
Oh, something's happening.
Pat's
So Jay,
yeah.
as you get up and you go grab your backpack, you hear a tapping on your window.
Is it the same little dipshit?
He is tapping on your window. He waves at you, turns around, and moons you.
Stop.
Then he jumps off the porch.
Get some help.
I throw a frostbite at. Oh, he jumped off the porch, huh?
Yes. Okay.
I want my pan back.
Understood.
You're a mighty wizard.
Chris,
Yep.
Rob, and
Mom says
Remember, I'm sleeping under the bed with all my stuff.
give a perception check.
Okay.
Perception. 21!
Okay, you were right next to Jay, so you hear him talking to something and saying, "Hey!" Oh, so you, Chris, you hear him talking and saying, "Hey, I want my pan back."
So I jump out my window.
Yeah!
Okay, hold on. You'll get a chance to do that in a second.
Because it's quicker to get there from there.
Okay, and so Pat. Okay, so Wiz, did you give me a check?
Oh, I didn't hear you say my name. Sorry.
I like
I'm sorry.
turtles.
Yeah. Wiz, give me a perception check.
Say my name. Say my name.
I like turtles.
Yes, I do.
I figured that I must be dreaming, so I just went back to sleep.
That's right.
Oh, there you go.
Wow.
So you hear some voices. You know, someone's talking to Pat.
I've been hearing
And
voices
then-
my whole life.
Okay, and then
I got a 21 perception.
You hear-
19.
you hear some noise kind of on the roof outside your window.
I look out the window.
You see like an 8-inch tall blue guy with a crowbar on the roof.
How's he hold the
That's
crowbar?
suspicious.
Very, very gingerly, like over his shoulder.
Can I cast Unseen Servant and have the Unseen Servant grab the crowbar since the crowbar belonged to one of my friends?
You sure about that?
How would you know?
Do
About
it
the
anyways.
friend?
Do it anyways.
I've got balls of steel.
Hold on a second.
I'm sorry. I meant that I assumed that this thing was stealing it.
How do you know he wasn't delivering crowbars to every bedroom?
Perform simple
Yeah, maybe
tasks.
he's a
Am
god.
I glad I can't
Another
talk
one.
to your character?
Another one.
Free crowbars for everybody.
Yeah, you can try, I guess. But okay. So if you guys, so you're just waking up from sleep, and so we're gonna go kind of round by round at the moment. But you're not currently wearing armor, and
Yes.
you know if you can grab 2 items around if you want, but you're not going to be able to put on armor. Okay.
Can we grab 2 ounces and that's our action, or
That would kind of like be your actions, like
nah? Who cares? All right, let's go.
all right.
Well, I never took anything off. Or was that?
You don't sleep in armor.
He doesn't wear armor.
You want levels of exhaustion?
I don't wear armor.
He's a.
I just have studded leather, I think.
That's armor.
Yeah, that's kind of armor. You don't sleep in that.
If you sleep in armor, you're going to get levels of exhaustion.
Yeah.
So, and you're in an inn so there's no real reason. So this is thematically this is what needs to happen at the moment. So
all right, do it, Wiz. No armor.
Okay, so
There's a new DM in town.
All right.
Wicked sick.
I'm gonna throw you guys into initiative. What the hell?
What is that?
That's what she said.
What is that? Why is there like 1,000 faces on him?
That's what she said.
What is going on there?
No one knows.
Something. Okay, hold on a second.
Why is there a D20 on me?
No one knows.
Hold on a second. Hold on a second.
We're holding.
My game says paused.
I know.
I gotta
That's
slide
not
that.
joking. I don't know what that
I
is.
mean, I'll try to go back to sleep, but all these people talking and doing shit, I can't get any sleep.
Okay, we're entering initiative, but we're not entering combat mode. We're entering chase mode.
Okay.
So if you guys want to do stuff, you can do stuff. One other thing,
Turkey.
the two guys who happen to look out their windows, you see what appears to be like a small keg of brandy or something running away up the street.
All right, cool. When is it my turn? Oh, shit, I'm third.
Nice.
Or do I have to roll initiative here?
I can roll initiative for you guys if you want.
No, I pushed. Oh, I rolled a 5. That's crap.
You sure you're not adequate?
I'm not. I'm good. Well, let me know when it's my turn.
I think the rest of you guys have to roll your initiatives.
I can just roll them for you.
Oh.
There you go. I got to find out why Sin has like 1,000 faces.
Come on, Gob.
What does that mean? Do you know?
I don't know.
I have 16. Haha! Look at me. I'm
Gob. Let's go, Gob.
So hold on a second. I got to do something. So
I can't roll for Gob. Yeah, Gob. Son of a bitch. I move so slow.
What the hell? 10d20.
10d20.
71 in this bit?
Hey, where'd that go? Where'd my roll go? Oh, there. Oh, wait. Oh, I was looking. Okay, hold on a second.
Holding.
Okay, I need to. Okay.
Rob's character's a pussy.
Oh!
That's what she said.
Okay, so we are theoretically. Nice. So we are in not combat but chase mode, and so this is more of a thematical because you are in pursuit of things.
Yep. All right, we're pursuing.
Right.
Let me know when
And
it's my
I have no
pursuit.
idea how this is going to work, or if it's going to work, or what's going to happen. But we
I
are
have a
going to
button
attempt.
called Death Muffin.
But I want to die. Why won't you let me die? Somebody kill me!
They have, were their butts blue too, or were they paler?
You're a thief. You don't care.
No, same color. Hold on, where did it change? There you go. Okay, so you can dash as many times as your con bonus.
Oh,
otherwise this works like so. You can attempt to attempt to capture your target, but you can only dash not as many times as you have a con bonus. If that makes sense.
Is that your action?
That will be your action. Yes.
Okay. Got it.
And so currently, so this guy who jumped off the roof, you've lost view of him.
Yep.
The other guy who saw you, Sinatra, he also jumped off the roof.
Before I had a chance to do what I said?
Yes.
You watched. You essentially looked out the window, and he was in the process of jumping off the roof.
Got it.
But because Pat decided to go back to bed, I gave you the opportunity to see him.
Good job, Pat.
I just figured I would do the opposite of whatever Jay did because it didn't seem very effective what he did.
That's right. Good job.
Not that I would know that, but I don't know.
So I'm going to bring you back to the. So Who goes first here? So actually, I guess let me see.
Coach the
I don't know.
summoner. Coach the summoner or bad guy.
Oh, I got it. Okay, I got to add one of these guys to it.
Why? What did Coach roll?
16. Oh, you're tied.
Okay.
I goes to the coach.
Okay.
That's what she said.
Okay, so something happens, and something happens, and someone runs away. So you think? So this is just a different combat tracker.
Yep.
Or it's just visual. So, Coach, it's your turn.
I'm up next. Ooh, I'm up
Well,
next.
I'm very nervous because I hear all this commotion, and I didn't know I was going to play games with having to put armor on and stuff like that. So I grab my stuff.
All of your stuff?
As much as I can.
Pat will party at my house.
So right now I'm definitely grabbing armor and dagger first.
Okay, it takes like a minute to put on armor.
All right.
Well, I got to grab it. I'm not going to leave it in my room, and I'm not going to go running around without it.
Okay.
Dig me.
So, all right, so Jay, your turn.
The game is still paused for me.
Oh, sorry, there we go. I'll unpause it.
All right. I open the window.
And then cook the icon. If you cook the icon, it'll jump into the front road.
Pat's out the window, too.
Cool. Which way did they go?
Yeah. They are going north, which is on this map is to the left.
To the left. Okay.
Yeah.
So confused.
So that would have been
going this way.
1, 2. Yep, I got it. So that would have been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because I'm a dwarf, I only move 25. Then you say I can dash up to 3. I've got 3 dashes then.
Yes.
All right. So then I go first dash. 1, 2, 3, 4, 25. Second dash. 2, 2,
No. You already moved. No, you already moved 25 to get off the roof.
So that was my move, right?
No, your action. You move or you take the dash action. You don't get to move and dash.
What?
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 You take the dash action instead of your normal movement. That's the way it works.
I thought we've always played the other way.
Dash is
No, because some characters have the ability to take the dash in addition to their movement.
Oh, okay.
So dash is your action, but it's also it replaces your movement.
I'm so confused.
Oh my! So I get one more then.
No, you don't.
I've got
You can move.
You
So
said
dash is a useless thing for your character.
75.
So my
You move 30 no matter what. 25 is it.
Oh, not during your turn. You get to do it 3 times during this chase scene, which is more than one round.
Oh, got it.
Oh.
Okay. I didn't understand that.
So you were vague, Scott.
Sorry.
All right. So
You see a guy about 60, maybe 70 feet in front of you.
No, I don't see anybody, but I guess
It's not. This is gonna just because the scale is gonna go to hell because I didn't make a map for it. We're gonna go back to the city map at some point in time here. So.
Okay, so I jump out, move, and dash. So that's my 50.
Yes. Perfect.
Nice. Good job.
My
Pat, your turn. You hear someone jump off the roof.
Give me my
I
pen.
guess this isn't a bad dream, so I'll go look out the window and see what I see.
You see the dwarf kind of on the road in front of you. Apparently, running. He's in his night clothes. And did you grab your weapons or something? I'm guessing.
No, I just jumped out my night clothes because I don't have armor anyway. So.
All right. So you see a thief. You see a dwarf in his night clothes that looks an awful lot like the dwarf from last night, running down the road.
Give me my pen.
I think you took one of your weapons.
I open the window and say, "What's going on?"
Like an old man. Hey, you kids, get off my lawn!
Be quiet. You hear me? I'm saying, I want my pan back. Give me my pan.
And you know something, the contents of your backpack is spilled out on the floor, and your crowbar is missing, Pat.
Finish him.
And so, actually,
That's
Jay, at
your-
the end of it,
That's your +3 Vorpal
Yeah.
crowbar.
So actually, hey Jay, roll me a d20, please.
Okay, I can do that. 9.
Thank you. All right, so are you doing anything, Pat? You yelled out your window, but you still can attempt to move.
Yeah, Pat. Yell out the window like an old man.
I'll go next door and knock on whoever's next door to me to see if they know it's.
Hey, wake up!
Okay, so can you move your character, or do you want me to?
I'm gonna go get a level because Sinatra's turn's next.
You gotta open the door to walk out the door.
How do I open the door?
Made for
Click on it. I opened it for you, but all you have to do is click on the little icon. Yeah, use the arrow keys, Pat. Okay, you start knocking on that door?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, Pat starts knocking on the door.
Hey, there's something going on.
Some nutbag is out yelling for his pan.
Is that person not home in his room? That's the guy who jumped out the window?
No, that's an empty room, but that's okay. It's your turn. You see Jay at the end of the road. Down the road. So do this. Click on, open the window, and then click on the house button.
I don't see anybody.
Yeah, I know. Click it. You're not going to, but click on the house button, please.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Hey, where'd you come
Oh, there it is.
So you just jumped off the roof, and you're on the ground, and there is a guy about 45 feet in front of you carrying a crowbar.
Ooh.
Wow. What's the range?
Is he 60 feet away?
Yeah, 45, he said. Get him!
Then I
Fireball.
do what I
Magic
said
missile!
before. I cast my unseen servant, and I have this unseen servant grab onto the crowbar.
No, give me a simple command that you are giving the unseen servant.
Get the crowbar.
Okay.
How about this
In
one?
that case, I shall have to kill you. Shall I? Oh, I don't think so. What do I think? I think kill him. Oh, let's be nice to him. Oh, shut up.
Let's see.
Should I click on unseen servant?
Yeah, you go ahead and cast it. Just cast the spell. We know it's there. Let me just see what invisible, mindless, shapeless, medium force. It has a strength of 2 and it can't attack.
Oh, but it can grab crowbars.
Okay, give me a
That's the
strength.
point.
Give me a it can't attack, but give me a roll a d20 for me.
A D20 I can do.
Yep.
10.
Okay, you. Okay.
All right.
All right. You gave it a command. You think it may have tried to like grab the crowbar, but it appears to have missed.
Oh.
So now just do me a favor and roll me another d20.
15.
Ah. No, why do you keep rolling, Coach?
I'm bored.
Okay. All right. So
Grabbing
now
my armor.
roll me another d20.
He's touching his taint.
6.
Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you.
Using a
Wild
scrub
Claw.
brush. Yes!
Your turn.
I leap out the window! Is that the right
Perfect.
spot? Where
Yep,
do I
yep.
see these guys?
They're
I see
heading
my-
this way.
I see my boys, right? So I go my first 30, right? Whoop. Then I use my feline agility to go 30 more. I could use that once in combat. Do I see anybody?
Yeah, there's a guy about 45 feet in front of Sid.
Oh. I don't know what's going on. I'm okay, and then I get to use the dash, right, to go 30 more.
How will that work? Yes.
All right,
yeah, that puts you about 15 feet away.
All right, there I am. I'm done moving.
So you went 90?
Yeah, I could do that, but I have to stop movement. If I don't move this round, I get my feline dash back. Like, if I don't move, I get that ability back.
So he can essentially, like, make up, or he can just dash, like, as he moves next round.
In a combat, I can move 60, and then if I move 0, I can move it again. You know, it's like, it gives him, like, a dash ability that's, like, free.
Oh, so actually, you get to go first.
Oh, I do?
You can actually close on this guy in front of you.
I don't see him on the map.
You're not going to see him. This is a chase scene. It's not a
Well, I
combat
close on the dude in front of me then.
So you can attempt. So if you want to, did you grab any weapons? Did you do any?
No, I got my claws.
You got your claws? Okay. You can attempt to attack him if you so desire.
All right. Do I have a token? Should just hit claws and you'll.
Oh, you know, here. Let me just throw him.
You're only 10 inches tall. Maybe you can just capture him.
No, I'm gonna claw him.
Just sit on him.
Throw a net over him.
Yeah, I'll do this. I'll make him visible.
All right.
Just so you can gives you someone.
Got it.
All right, so you can attempt to it. You can target and attack him.
All right, then I got to move closer to him so I can and then I claw him. I thought I clawed him. Let me try it again. Claw. I got to hit the attack button here. Let's see. Come on, go. Yeah.
It's Sting.
All right,
I
clawed him.
Thing too.
I clawed him for 6, 5, whatever it was. 5.
Yep. Okay, you take some damage. She's still up.
You know, we can see his health tracker, Scott.
And I turned off my armor and shield, so my AC is correct too, Scott, on my token.
Okay. So you can see his health. I don't know how to turn that off, but
that's okay. Don't worry, just let me know.
Not a big deal. So this is supposed to be more thematic.
He didn't die.
We're gonna. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go take care of the animal. Put the animals away now. So, sorry, I gotta.
All right, we'll talk amongst ourselves.
I put my armor on.
That's what
You don't have time to put your armor on.
Yeah, only 6 seconds have gone by. Rebexy can run fast.
Cool.
Yeah, so I'm having a party again this Saturday if anyone feels like coming by, but I understand you all got families and stuff to do, so.
I gotta get my plane ticket.
Where you go?
You're far away.
I will have to let you know, Pat.
That's fine. I don't know if Jim Fay's coming. He never lets me know. He just shows up with pizza. He's come to the last 2, but he never lets me know. I even messaged him specifically. Can you please tell me if you're coming or not? And he doesn't respond. He just shows up.
That's what she said.
I'm like, fuck you. The last party, only 16 people said they were coming, but 35 fucking people came. And I was
Man, that's a lot of hot dogs you got to make up for.
Right?
That's what she said.
I had steak tips last time. They all got
What? I'm getting a plane ticket for steak tips.
Right? Yeah, I'm doing steak tips again this time. Fuck hamburgers and hot dogs. I'm doing steak tips.
Nice.
Oh, man. So
that's the new grill.
Yeah, I want to know.
It's good, but I've only used it at parties, so I've only used it twice this year.
You can keep it
I don't know,
clean.
grilling for one seems weird to me. Just by myself, I'm going to grill.
Steak is good, though.
It didn't catch on fire last time I was there, Chris. So that's a good thing.
That's always good.
There you go.
I could send my daughter down. She's gonna, if she goes to college, she wants to join the explosive club so she can blow up
Nice.
the grill. So we went and visited Colorado School of Mines, for a college visit, and they literally have an explosies club. So she was all excited. Yeah.
Is she still thinking?
They go to Taco Tuesday.
I don't know.
Are they still? Is she still looking at WPI?
It's on the list, but I think right now it's Mines, Pitt, and then maybe WPI. Or I'm trying to get her to apply to Tufts because they have good biomedical engineering.
That's hard.
What's the P stand for in Pitt?
Oh yeah, Tufts is hard, but so is Mines.
Oh, that was a bad joke. It's tough. It's hard.
I got it. No,
It's
their
tough.
acceptance rate is low. Mine's is tough to get into too. So we'll see.
What's the P stand for in Pitt?
Pennsylvania.
Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I don't know. So the school has an underground oil rig, so they can learn how to work on oil rigs, but they didn't want to see it above ground, so they put it below ground.
Where was this?
We're going green.
Colorado School of Mines. So, just think about all the schools in the world. They always protest the energy companies and the mining companies. Well, there's one school that is pro mining and energy, right? So ExxonMobil paid for their oil rig and all that kind of stuff. So
But they hid it from the public.
They got a moon rock there, right? I guess the moon rock's value is more than every asset of the college put together, right? So what is that? Billions of dollars? How much is a moon rock worth?
I don't know. It depends on how big that rock is. If we slice it up, we can sell it on the corner.
It was about 1.5 inches. They had it on display. It was pretty interesting.
Just smash it, pulverize it. And
so they were telling us, if we looked up funny stories about
get a credit card or a razor and make it into lines.
We looked up funny stories about the school, right? So back in 1919, their rival is University of Denver. So for the football game, or whatever sports it was, maybe
the
19.
Explosive
Anyways,
Club.
That's true. They took 24 sticks of dynamite, went down to the University of Denver, and blew a bunch of shit up. So then...
At Deflategate, you just blow up the other team.
Yeah, right. So then, when they call it the sports guys, they're like, it's just harmless fun. They exploded, then they blew all the windows out of the place. And then, so Denver sent up a bunch of people to mess with their big M on the side of the mountain. Well, they captured them, and they used some kind of chemical to brand the guys with an M on them, and they held them for ransom. I was like, well, 1919 was a different time, right?
Yeah, boy, back in the good old days.
They held them for ransom. You're like, well, when you think about it, in 1919, they were probably actual miners that went to that school, right? So it wasn't a bunch of college kids. It's like these hardened dudes that are living underground.
It wasn't hazing. It was actual torture.
Yeah, they tortured and exploded stuff. And then they were like, it's harmless fun. We blew up the other person's campus.
They were made into Ottomans who then mined. That's where the columns came from.
You'd love it there, Jace. Super nerd school, man. Labs everywhere.
I haven't even heard of it, but that's okay.
Oh, you haven't heard of Colorado School of Mines? It's like engineering school. It's pretty. It's a pretty good school. If you were going to be an oil explorer, it's the number one place to go. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Geology type stuff.
Yeah. Or there's quite a few astronauts went. Well, geology and going in the moon, right? That kind of stuff. So. But Daytona wants to do chemical engineering with this biological aspect to it. So that's what they do. Chemical engineering.
Well, there's always a need for chemical engineers. So
because they need to blow stuff up.
You can do other stuff with chemicals.
That's right.
I know, but it's fun as blowing stuff up.
Believe me, I know.
You can make
it might be more fun than blowing stuff up, but blowing stuff up sounds fun. Of course, it costs $57,000 a year to go there, so I don't know what the hell.
That's not that bad,
right?
Compared to something like some of the other schools, but we shall see.
My daughter's school was $65,000.
Where'd she go?
Roanoke, Salem, Virginia.
You said one of your kids in Madison, Wisconsin?
My daughter, she's working
what school?
No, she's working for actually University of Wisconsin.
Sure.
And they're I can never remember the name of the center, the Wiseman Center, something like that. If they do study neurological and degenerative brain diseases, so she's writing for them.
So that's another school my daughter was looking into.
Okay.
University of Wisconsin. They have decent biomedical or good biomedical engineering. Not decent.
University of Wisconsin at Madison?
Yep.
Yeah, that's where my sister went.
Yeah. Oh, that's where
a kid that's just going there now, first semester, is he's there first now.
That's where my daughter works.
Yeah.
So.
Wow, all the daughters and sisters should get together.
Yeah.
Women of science.
Women of science, man.
She's into the genetic stuff, but no, she's writing for them.
Cool.
I put stuff up on the shelf.
Yeah, if Daytona goes to WPI, you guys are gonna have to like hassle the boys for me.
Oh.
Hassle the boys, the boyfriends.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, call Uncle Pat if you got a problem.
Yeah,
He's
no
7 foot tall and show up at the house.
They'll be going over to Rouse. It's right behind it.
Yeah, Chris was telling me that part of Worcester's becoming pretty tough, right? Park Ave, and yeah,
tough. Man.
Like, you know, what were you saying, Chris? Like all the crackheads.
Yeah. Matter of fact, we were just talking about that. The people passing out in the bathroom at the Big Y with needles in their arms.
Nice.
It was
Wow.
literally like this past week.
On May Street?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that area, but down by WPI, it's not like that.
Still pretty good. I always remember from Highland all the way through WPI was always kind of nice, right? So
it's a weird area because you can go like 2 or 3 blocks one direction and it's slums, but 2 or 3 directions the other way, it's $500,000 houses. So
yeah,
it's a weird area.
Used to ride our bikes or walk to downtown from there.
Oh, well, we were kids. It was nice, man. Elm Park was super nice, man.
Yeah, it's not the same.
No. Nope. Wiz is like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, I was remembering my own places like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like Worcester's gotten better, not worse.
Has
but
it?
I mean, I've been here the whole time, so I mean, I don't know.
It is. It keeps making some of the stories about, you know, surviving the pandemic better than most cities across the country.
Oh, cool.
And it's growing.
But then you got things like gunfire and May Street parking lot, you know. Finding dead bodies in the parking lot.
Yeah.
So it depends. You can say, hey, COVID didn't kill people, but people did.
You know, those people from Leicester,
they're in any town this size, you know, it'll happen in Springfield, it'll happen in Boston. I mean, I know, you know, you
people
go
from
to the
Leicester.
suburbs, it doesn't happen as much. There's less people, so
the Leicester people are so snobby.
Yep.
But guns are so much more prevalent now. I don't remember ever hearing of anyone having a gun in a school when I was in school, but now gun massacres left and right in schools, much less kids bringing it.
You know, the kids used to take guns to school. Wiz might know, right? In New York, didn't they teach you guys to shoot during school? Like you had a shooting class in school.
Right.
There were some schools
they
like
did in
that.
Texas.
It wasn't every school, but there were definitely schools that had, at the very least, gun clubs, and they would take a corridor underneath the school somewhere and turn it into a gun range.
Yeah, I heard about that in New York City, for God's sakes. They had shooting in school back in the day.
Oh, nobody would mess with it, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know about any of you guys, but when my son started to get interested, I had a friend that had guns and went to the range. So we went with him, and my son shot the weapons, and he understood the thrill, and he did it. And I think we went 3 times, and then he never thought about him again.
Nice.
Rob and I grew up. None of us shot guns.
Only during Boy Scout camp, right? That was it. Remember the little 22s?
Yeah, I wasn't in that.
Oh, really?
But I had a 22 in the house growing up, but never got fired.
You remember my parents? The attic was full of guns. We didn't even know my parents were shooters until we went up there. Remember when we snuck up there? It was like gun racks up in my parents. I was like, whoa.
It was like me. I had that one sitting in the dining room the whole time.
Whoa. But yeah, if Daytona goes to WPI, I'm going to send Uncle Pat over to a party. Maybe Pat's probably the wrong guy because he'll just join in and be like, woo!
Who's this old guy at the front? Whose dad is here?
Someone's dad is here. Woo! Daytona.
Yeah, you got to send the Lions brothers.
Oh, that's funny.
What's that John Candy movie, Uncle Buck?
Uncle Buck.
Yeah.
Uncle
he goes
Pat.
to the college party.
Bug.
She has a relative. So my cousin, her cousin Aaron, her husband's a state policeman, right? So we could send him. But remember,
he's too nice of a guy.
Yeah, and he's too whippy. Remember, he could barely carry the other side of Aunt Shirley's a casket. Holy shit.
Yeah, he's a little guy.
Dude, I don't know if you guys...
Your daughter's going to be able to take care of herself wherever she goes, Rob. I don't think you need to have it sent. Growing up, your daughter,
me and Pat at the party.
We'll send her to pick up Pat. Pat's in trouble down at Ralph's. Go get him.
That's bodyguard.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, he's a state policeman, but he's like what, like 5'9". He must be like the minimum height, minimum weight.
No, I don't think they do that anymore.
Oh no,
no,
when we were kids, it was like over 6 feet tall.
Yeah,
like 200 plus pounds, over 6 feet tall.
Yeah.
I don't know if do you remember Nate? Did you ever meet Nate, the guy that used to work for my dad that was a state policeman? But he worked with my dad in the 60s. Big black dude.
No, I don't think so.
Holy shit. He was the captain of the state police for a little while. Oh my God. He was like a monster. Monstrous dude. He liked my dad because you remember my dad, he was, I don't think he saw color at all. He just hired whoever, like, well,
yeah.
It should be.
But, for a guy that grew up, well, he's born in 36, right? So, or 34. I can't remember when so.
Yeah.
Different time.
Massachusetts was a little different, though.
Yeah. And plus he was poor, right? So that's probably different too.
Yeah.
I think I met your dad once or twice, the most.
Same. I remember meeting your dad a couple times, but maybe when you guys had that electronic store, right? Was it an electronic store?
Forsberg and Carlson down right on Park Ave.
Square. Yeah.
Yep.
Don't you mean rallies?
Well, that's what it became. No, it was Quick Bites because I was running it for him. Quick Bites.
Yep.
Well, you're right. It went to rallies first. They screwed it up, and part of the contract that they wrote was if they ever lost the business, he got the building for free. So they screwed it up and went out of business. So he got the building with no charge, and then just opened a restaurant.
I mean, the only dad I really remember hanging out was yours, Chris, right? Like, I remember meeting Pat's dad in the living room and stuff, and Mike's dad just sitting in the living room. But
Mike's dad with a cigar. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
The whole house smelled like that cigar.
Yeah. The most you could get out of him was a hello.
Like,
right, I know, right? He never talked to us.
Also, I felt like
he just never talked to us.
No.
But he had, 19 children, so fuck. What, 7 or 9, 8? I don't know.
6. Because it was, so he had 2 brothers, James and Stephen. Then he had the 3 daughters, Susan, Alice, and Kathy.
So was he different before his wife died, man? You guys friends with him back enough to remember?
I've known Mike since like first grade, but I did not know about his wife or his mother dying in a car accident.
It happened real early, right? Because I kept thinking his dad was probably a super different guy before that.
Well, I think it was Steven who was learning how to drive.
Yeah.
And I don't know what happened, but there was something where she grabbed the wheel or had to do something, and the car went off the road, and it was pretty gory.
Hey, Chris saved my car with grabbing the wheel. I appreciate that.
The Rob needs glasses story.
We're driving down Hyde Street, and there's like a sawhorse in the middle of the road, and I don't see the damn thing. And Chris just calmly reaches over, grabs the wheel, turns us around, like swerves us around the sawhorse, and we're back in. I'm like, dude, what the hell? He's like, you didn't see that? I'm like, see what?
That's when Rob's all like, maybe I should get my eyes checked.
And then Chris and I are like, Chris is like, can you read that street sign? And we're like, Hyde Street. Well, no. I'm like, Mom, I think I need glasses.
I was riding with Mike once when he had that. What did he have? That white car that he was
Chrysler.
Yeah, and we were going down May Street by Chandler Junior High, and we were going too fast in the winter, and we slid off the road and we slid down that little hill into the Chandler Street parking lot. The car didn't turn over or anything, but it was kind of scary.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a scary driver.
No, man, I think the scariest stuff, like, you guys weren't there, right? Like, but me and Chris and Joel and Ray, you guys remember Ray, Chris's friend Ray? we would take his pickup truck up to Hampton Beach, and we'd all be in the back, and we would like get in fist fights in the back of the pickup truck on the highway. So who did Joel? Did we say Joel? Someone got punted out of the back of the pickup truck at highway speed, and we had to like save them from flopping out onto the road.
That sounds like Joel. I mean, it happened to him like 3 times in the station wagon. Like the back door opened up on him.
Just remember, we're like grabbing one of the guys as they're falling out of the back of the pickup truck because we were wrestling in the pickup truck at highway speed. It's like, oh my god,
those are the days, huh?
I know, right? Like, so I see nowadays.
You get pulled over.
I see families with pickup trucks and kids in the back, and I'm all irate, like, there's no seatbelts. What are these people doing?
I know. My dad, when he had Forsberg and Custom, he had the delivery vans, and they were like, the 2 front seats, and then it was a complete cargo van, nothing, and we'd sit in the back.
5-gallon buckets.
Yeah.
Milk crates.
Just the front 2 seats, and we would be sitting in the back. We'd sit on the tarps that he would cover the TVs with, and we'd be sliding all over the place. It's like, yeah, this is great.
Yep. Well, when I went to Salem, I had a pickup truck. That's all we do. We go to like the bar room and stuff like 12 kids in the back of the pickup truck and drive over.
Amazing what happens when you grow up.
Yeah, it's a different world.
Yeah, it is. I want to go back.
But I have to tell you, I don't remember news reports of hundreds of kids dying from falling out of pickup trucks.
No.
That's because there wasn't social media and everyone had cameras. They were dying. We just didn't hear about it.
I still also have to think that most parents drove a little slower when their kids were in the back of the truck.
Not Jack.
Dude,
also, I remember when you got your GTO, we go out to visit Jack out in Spencer.
Let's do 100 down 31. He's doing like
ripping down some little back road in the trees, and we're like, we're going to die. We're going to die. We're going to die.
Doesn't even know if this car has brakes.
Wow. This goes fast.
It was like the first week I had my car, and he was doing 100 down the side street.
He was, like we were talking about when you called me, though. Jack was fun. At least he played with us.
Yeah. Played football, played cards, played D&D.
Like we were goofing around. We don't really know each other's dads because they didn't play. It was different world.
Yeah.
Wiz, you were probably in the middle of that, though, right? Like the work and dad not playing with the kid, kind of. Nowadays, we get to hang out with our kids a lot more.
Yeah, no, my father was always gone.
Yeah.
My mother, too.
Yep.
Well, she was writing the battle hymn.
Yeah, she was writing that Women's Army Corps. No, that was long before me.
But you must have had fun doing with your parents owning a summer theater, though.
That's how I started my life.
Yeah.
I was what was I? I was 12, and I had just hit 6 feet tall.
Yeah, me too at 12. Yep, me too. 6 feet at 12.
6 feet at 12. Only you kept growing, and I kind of just grew a few more
tall.
But so I was hanging around the back of this theater. I didn't know what to do. My mother was in a rehearsal somewhere, and this guy looks at me and he goes, "Who are you?" I said, "I'm the musical director's son." He said, "Here, straighten these nails." That was back in the day when we would pull the nails and then straighten them to use them on the next set. That's how poor theater was.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was 4 feet.
Yeah.
But think about it like this, too. I was free labor. So any nails that I straightened, that was just gravy for them.
Well, almost every theater person is free labor. We got enough money for food. Yeah. That's about it. Dude, so when I got out of Yale, man, I was the 5th highest paid regional theater technical director at $45,000 a year. So top I paid. It's like they don't pay shit. So
and to do the kind of work that you did.
Oh, I know, it's crazy.
In the real world, you would have been making over $100,000.
I always think of that now, and I look back. I was like, I should have learned. I should have been a general contractor or something. Like build houses.
You should have just become a plumber.
Because it really is the same job, right? Just manage the building of a house instead of managing the building of a show, right?
Yep.
So.
Yep.
And most houses don't have revolves.
It's probably easier.
And cantilevered balconies.
You don't have to
engineer that, but this conversation is the most fun I've had tonight.
If Scott can't hear us.
Hey, you know,
You can watch the replay tomorrow. Right?
Come on, there's a lot of story that's got to get told.
Especially if, the first week's always tough.
Yeah. But that's the whole point why we play, right? It's just a bullshit. So
yeah.
I have fun. I'm not gonna lie. It's a good time.
You know what I was thinking about? Speaking about revolves, I was thinking about that story of you and the director that kept telling you to make the revolve go faster.
Oh, he tried to have me fired.
But wasn't there a rehearsal? Am I thinking?
You're thinking of a true story.
There was a rehearsal where you said, "Okay, but you better tell the actors to hold on." Right?
So the whole story is this. I built a 30-foot revolve for no money at all. It's just a big turntable, guys. Think of like a Lazy Susan.
Okay.
Whole set on it, big giant set. And we made these rules about how it was going to operate. Like it's going to go this fast. It's going to have this much weight on it, right? So we go through tech rehearsals. Everything's fine. They go into some previews. Turntable breaks down and can't spin. They have to bust the chain, blah, blah, blah. They call me threatening my job, and I walk out there. And I told my friend Joe, he's the tech guy. I'm like, don't let anybody move. I got on my motorcycle, ripped over there. I get there. There's 20 people on the revolve, like standing on the revolve. I'm like, guys, you didn't tell me that you have 20 actors on here. Where did this happen? So I said exactly what Wiz said. I'm like, well, you're going to have to tell these people to hold on. And I walk over to the hydraulic pump and I turn it up another 2,000 pounds. And the thing just starts ripping around like, wow. I'm like, all right, good luck, boys. And then the dude who threatened my job, I walked down and I ripped him back. I used to, like Wiz knows, I used to be mean, right? And holy shit, did I go at this guy.
There was a thing called the Rocket Face. His nickname in the theater, right, was Rocket, right?
Yeah, at Salem, yeah.
When I first met you.
it was Bubba. Yeah.
But if no one ever wanted to see this face.
There was a kid. What was Steve's last name? I held the kid over at the there was a railing that goes down like 2 stories. I grabbed him by his feet and held him head first over the railing, threatening to drop him because he was.
That's how Joe got kicked out of the service.
Yeah. Wiz talked me out of dropping this kid, but
good job, Wiz.
That's
what a good college professor is.
That's what a mentor does, right? It was the early 90s, late 80s. Like you held people over railings. That's what you did.
Yeah, I believe we had
drinking.
I believe we had just seen that Schwarzenegger movie where he does that.
Commando.
Right? Commando.
So you
what happened to Sully?
What did you do with Sully?
I probably told you this story on the gin night, but so Chris is up visiting one day, and we drank so much that I get up in the morning, I'm like, I'm not going to class. So Wiz is the professor of the class, right? So me and Chris are sitting there, I'm like, I'm skipping Wiz's class, and then all of a sudden, boom, 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 on the door. We open the door, it's Wiz, the professor teaching the class, skipping his own class, saying, man, we got to go see Terminator 2 or whatever.
His RoboCop 2.
Whatever movie. Wiz like, we got to go. It was super funny.
Terminator 2.
What happened to your class? They were all sitting there waiting for you, and you went to Terminator with your hungover student friend?
No, what the part that you don't know about is I had gone to the class, and so many people were fucked up from the night before that they didn't show up. And there's a thing, if less than half the people show up for the class, you cancel the class because it means that you're going to have to reteach that material anyway.
Right.
I just always remember that. Boom, 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 boom. Who the hell's ringing on the door? And it's Wiz.
And then when you stopped him, you thought he was going to be pissed at you for coming to class.
He's mad at me because I skipped his class.
and you know that was what my voice was when I was pounding on the door, knowing that he would think that.
Oh, that's funny.
I think this is the longest the Ducks have ever taken.
Yeah, man, he must have took his shirt off. He's on the way to the emergency room. God damn it, I have to take my shirt off when I deal with these Ducks.
Show him who's boss.
There were chickens. There's all kinds of critters. I don't know if his wife's out of town or his kids or whatever.
How did he end up with an animal rescue, man? Isn't he an engineer? What?
He's had since he moved out. He's had animals.
Yeah.
Since he's been out there. But he
used to actually do like the cooperative meat thing, right?
Yeah, he would eat them. He did lamb and all of that fun stuff.
I thought he was an electrical engineer or something. So
mechanical.
Mechanical.
Yeah. But he's got the land.
I remember when he used to just.
It's not like what he does for a living, right?
Yeah.
It's more of his own
family hobby,
goodwill or whatever towards.
Is his wife a vet or something?
No.
She just likes to keep busy.
Nice. The exact opposite of me.
They have the ducks and the chickens and all that for eggs.
Right. Well, then when the apocalypse comes, they'll survive because they'll have some breakfast food.
Yeah, I guess that's where we should all make our plan to meet.
It's too far for me to get there, man. I'll just call you guys.
I don't mean he has any service for the computer up there.
Well, you won't need it during the apocalypse.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Rob, what is going on in Arizona, dude?
What happened?
Have you been watching the news?
Which one?
Which news?
Holy shit! There are armed guys surrounding the FBI building in your capital, saying
that must be new.
Oh my God!
Was that today?
Yeah.
Well, it's interesting, man.
It's interesting. I'm gonna try.
Well, we have an election, and then 9 days later, we still don't know who won it, right? Because I don't know what the hell they're doing.
Pretty wacky.
Yeah,
politics is messed up.
The whole world is wacky.
Be right back. BRB.
Thanks.
Oh. So I just had an eye operation this week.
I see.
Yeah, I had that band removed and it worked.
What
I was
band?
very lucky. Oh, when you have, years ago I had a retina detach and to get it to heal, they reattach it, I think, with lasers, and then they have to press the back of the eyeball against the retina until it heals, so that it touches the membrane.
Yep. Okay.
And I guess they don't use this technique anymore, but back when I had this done, they then took a thing they call a buckle, which is basically a medical rubber band, and they put it around the back of your eyeball to press the retina against it. And it's supposed to stay there forever.
But you had it removed.
Well, I think you guys saw last week that you could see this thing. It looked like I had a cyber eye. There was this little piece of plastic in the corner of my eye, like a Terminator.
Get to the chopper. Yeah.
Get to the chopper.
I can only imagine that things they thought would last forever don't, and that you need them removed because they're going to interfere with.
I have to admit that because I put glasses on all the time, I'm pretty sure I poked my eye a couple of times.
It happens. It's inevitable.
It happens. But now I have to be super cautious. And
I hear noise in Scott's room.
It's probably the bat or the three-legged chihuahua.
We had a bat in our house last week. It hit our ceiling fan.
Oh no!
Its radar wasn't
Was it
working
wooden
very
or
well.
aluminum?
Did it fall down to the ground after that, or?
Yeah, I was laying in bed and I was like, "What the hell was that sound?" And there's a bat laying on the floor. It's like, oops.
Doing the kiver.
It was still alive.
Its radar was limited.
How'd you pick it up?
I'm not dead yet.
I have these old oven mitts that I use because we've had a bat a few times, so I just leave them. And it was laying on the floor, so I picked it up and put it outside. It flapped its wings, and I went inside, and it wasn't there in the morning.
And now you're a vampire.
Oh, Jesus.
How did you get in here? I didn't invite you.
Yeah.
That's
I've
right.
seen a fox in the neighborhood lately, but
Really?
my garden's been doing really well, and I think it's eating the rabbits. So I haven't seen hardly any rabbits this summer, and I think the
Dude,
fox.
you like live in the middle of West Worcester.
Doesn't
Where the
matter.
hell's the
Yeah, I live up by Farallon Hospital, and there's all that woods behind it, the
Oh,
arboretum,
right, there
the
is
Clark
hospital,
owns.
right,
So
yeah.
I think he lives up there.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
I used to have frogs.
That's
had
non
a-
sequitur. I used to have
That's
frogs.
frogs.
I had a
On
goldfish
June
once.
Street.
Oh, okay,
We had a little frog pond in the back
right. Okay, I didn't know. I didn't hear.
where the
what-
underground river used to flow
I
through.
remember we had raccoons and skunks there, but I don't remember the frogs.
Yeah, it was when we first got there. We actually had the hole in the ground. Remember how it used to flood and stuff all the time?
Wasn't the legend at some point like the Blackstone came through our backyards, man?
According to Mr. Doyle.
Yeah.
There used to be frogs and tadpoles at Duffy Field that used to flood, and you could collect them down there.
Yeah. I remember when we were down Duffy Field and we thought them kids were chasing us with a knife.
Where's
Remember,
Duffy
Chris?
Field?
Yeah.
We rode our bikes like forever trying to escape.
I also remember being down Duffy Field and firing off a Roman candle in my hand. and Eben goes, "There's a cop behind you." So I turned around.
You go down Newton Street,
And the Roman candles start shooting at the cops.
Oh yeah.
Cool J. Yeah.
I'm sorry, what?
It's off of Newton Street. If you go off Newton Street off the Rotary, where
Yep.
Pleasant and June and all the Newton Street, that it's down there,
Over
Okay.
by Midland
like
Street
where
School.
Suburban Road is.
It's
I don't
right
know
off
if you
Newton
know
Road.
that. When we started all hanging out with you, we weren't really running around the neighborhood like we were like when we were 9 and 10, like when Chris and
Sure.
me and Rob were.
He knows.
Oh,
You
yeah.
had those woods behind your house, Pat. We used to play in there, remember?
Yeah, definitely.
Used to play frisbee.
Yeah,
Yeah.
go to the field with that home. I don't know. Remember if it was like a
Yep.
retirement home or whatever it was.
It was the Highland House,
Yeah.
Highland House.
but yeah. What was I gonna say? I forgot.
Oh boy, it's because you're old.
Right? Yeah.
I'm the youngest one.
You're younger than Scott?
I don't know. Scott, when's Scott's birthday?
May
Oh,
23rd. He's 54.
Yeah, he's slightly older than me because I'm July.
Oh yeah.
I remember going to junior high school with you guys, but then you guys went to St. Peter's, right?
I went to Worcester Central, so I
Oh,
never really. It was through Mike and Pat that I got to know you.
Well, didn't Scott go to Chandler Junior?
Chandler, yep.
Yeah,
And then he went to St. Peter's.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember Scott in school.
I remember him in Chandler.
I don't remember Mike either.
No, I can't.
That's
I
because he
remember
stopped
seeing
going.
him.
Well, no, but like I don't remember junior high either. So
Oh,
He
I can.
stopped going.
Didn't
It's
we?
hard
used
to
to-
remember that far back.
No. He used to wrestle on the hill behind. Remember when we would fight on the hill back there
yeah,
before
he
we
was
walked
one of those
home?
guys.
Yeah, every once in a while. I love tossing Pat down that hill because he was like so big, but he was goofy.
We used to ask Pat to toss us.
Knocking Pat over was super funny.
He's like chopping down a sequoia.
Yep.
Well, I didn't play football or basketball.
Sorry, Pat, but it was super fun knocking
Not
you
that
over.
coordinated. Yeah.
It's like when we played beer basketball with your buddy Steve over at Stephanie's house. That was fun on my birthday. Me and little Chris
Ace
smashed
race.
you guys.
I think it was Dave.
I thought Chris and that
whatever.
guy, what, Dave? Was it Dave? I
Yeah.
thought Chris was going to get in a fight with him that day. That was funny.
Ending a level. I'll be right back.
Yeah, he looked me up and he's like, "Oh, I'll send you a Facebook request." And I'm like, "No, I don't want to be friends."
Oh,
I was friends with you in college, but I'm not that close to you, so
Hey.
leave
He did
it.
have kind of like a grumpiness to him.
he's got a
Yeah.
shirt on.
You're right.
All right, sorry guys.
He got a shirt on.
Oh, we've been talking about you the whole
Yep.
time.
Yep. You can watch the stream later. You
I
won't
will
be
watch
friends
the
with
stream.
Pat anymore, but that's okay.
We were talking about our childhoods. That's mostly
That's
what we're
right.
talking about.
And then a little Wiz stories, because we got to include Wiz.
Yeah.
He's our
Rob
lucky
had a
guy.
really good story about how he skipped Wiz's class because he was really hungover, and then Wiz came to his door and was pounding on the door. Let's go to see Terminator.
I think it was
So many
RoboCop.
people had skipped his
It was
class.
RoboCop.
Oh, I thought
I
you
never
guys,
saw Terminator in the movies. Terminator 2.
I thought there was a story that said you guys were skipped class and went to the movies, and then Wiz popped in next to you.
No,
Was
he
that a different
brought us
time?
to
No.
he drove us. But yeah, I told you that
Ah.
it was gin night, Scott, right? So
Okay.
it could have been very confusing on gin night.
Yeah.
So
What did you guys do to Jay?
he went to gain
He
a
gaining
level.
a level. He's the only one gaining a level tonight, I guess.
It's the coach's turn anyway, so.
Well, no, something happens before Coach's turn. So
Oh, I didn't kill the thing. I see it has a little bit of hit points left.
it does.
Jay thought he remembered a duck. And then I was thinking, I would love to have some duck eggs.
I'm very confused.
They're smaller than chicken eggs, aren't they?
Oh no, they're bigger, much bigger.
Oh, are they?
All right, Jay has returned.
I was getting a level.
Quail eggs. Sometimes they have quail eggs in the grocery store, and those are small.
Yeah, those are tiny.
We need
All
some
right, so
ostrich.
the guy you took a little swipe at there
Yeah.
looks at you and says, "Hey, you're a frisky lad."
Yes.
Disappears in a puff of blue smoke.
What?
Ah,
Use your movement to catch him.
Oh, I can't. I don't know. He poofed away.
Pick a
Okay,
direction.
but
any
still-
direction.
Okay.
he had the
Um,
crowbar, not my pen, right?
He misty stepped. Look,
This is the guy with
this.
this is the guy with the crowbar.
Okay,
All
You're not
right.
quite sure where the guy with the pan is.
that's okay.
So, okay. So now it's Coach's turn.
Coach. Track that son of a bitch down for me so I can run him down.
Me? No, I can't do that.
Oh, you're putting on
He's
your
still
armor.
gathering his stuff, I think.
Oh yeah, I'm not leaving my stuff. That's all I got.
Okay. All right. So something happens, and then something
Oh.
happens, and something
Oh.
happens.
Ugh.
Okay, Pat, your turn. There's no one answering that door.
All right, I use my thieves' tools to pick the lock and go in there and rob it blind.
I love it.
Okay.
I do.
Give me a thief's tool check.
Good thing I'm gonna have my
Where
armor.
is it?
You go under inventory. It's down the bottom. Tools. Inventory, thieves' tools. On the fly. On the.
I got a shovel. I'm gonna use the shovel.
Sorry, I don't see it on our inventory. Oh, there we go. I had the chat right on it.
Okay, you unlock the door. Click.
Ooh, it wasn't
All right,
very well locked.
I go in and see what's around.
It's a empty room.
All
You hear
right.
some- you might hear some commotion outside.
Hey Pat, take the extra pillow. You'll sleep better.
Okay.
What kind of pillow is it?
My bad.
So
It's a
Sin, give
micro.
me a perception check. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna hold on. I'm gonna roll you guys to this map just because. Okay, so if you remember,
Oh, I'm so tall.
all right.
Y'all look like little ants from up here.
Okay, so if you remember, this is the end, and so
I
you
don't
hopped
remember.
off the porch. Yep,
Mm,
and the guys are kind of headed in this
running
direction.
north. Yeah.
Yep. So, Wiz, give me a perception check.
I
Okay,
did.
You don't notice anything.
Son of a.
Somebody
You got shitty perception just
have
like
you
me.
heard in the game?
Okay.
That end?
Oh, it's.
Ugh.
I can't bring it from one scene to the other, huh? Oh, yeah.
Ugh.
Okay, that's okay. Here's what we'll do.
Foundry. Ugh.
I like roll 20.
Yeah.
Here. Oh. Yeah. Well, we're gonna start. Don't roll initiative. I know whose turns it was.
I'm
So,
It was
So-
Sim's turn, and I was going last.
yeah. And then okay. So there's the road that runs towards the water, and there's also the road that takes a left, and you're about maybe 100 feet from that intersection.
nice.
And you saw them heading in this general direction. kind of to the northeast.
So right now we're sort of half naked.
You have armor, you have whatever you slept in, plus a couple things that you grabbed, whether it be your rapier and whatever.
I didn't grab shit. I'm full naked, Wiz.
Well, I guess my instinct is to self-preservation, and I think to what benefit is my chasing these things half naked? I'd rather go back and get my stuff.
I'm full
so you go back in?
cannon.
Okay, so you go back inside.
I go back inside.
Okay, Jay.
I go another 25 feet. Do I see anything?
Give me a perception check.
I can do that. Skills, perception. Where'd you go?
Use fate.
Aha!
You see, remember how you said I said there was like a little keg running away?
Yeah.
Yeah, you see that take a left up this road here.
How far away is he from me?
He is about 130 feet.
Ooh.
Oh, I can't catch him.
Oh, how fancy is that?
Well, 130. I've already used one dash.
Oh, actually, so yeah, that puts you up to about 100 feet away. Yep.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Okay. I don't see the guy with the pan.
You don't see the guy with the pan.
All right.
At least not yet.
I stop, and I'm holding an action to cast a cantrip if I see somebody closer to me.
Okay. All right, so let's go. I think
specifically transmute or mold earth is what I'm holding.
Oh, nice.
Oh, cool. All right. So next round.
Oh, I rolled shitty.
So it looks like actually, you know, I have to start. Hold on, I got to start the combat. Now we're gonna big. So you get to go first again.
Okay, I move another 25 feet then down that road, and I do the same thing. I stop and I hold my action to cast mold earth.
Okay, what's the range on mold earth?
30 feet.
30 feet.
Oops.
Okay. Yeah, you're not quite there.
I know, but I want to see. I just kill it. Yeah, 30 feet.
Yep. Almost, but not quite.
That's okay.
Well, it'd be 35 feet if you include the cube.
I only move 25, dude. It's like, you know, he's like,
roll me a d20.
All right, I can do that. One.
It's okay, not a big deal. And give me another perception check.
All right.
Okay, you think you seem to, you're kind of here.
Yep.
Here-ish.
Yep.
You see out of the corner of your eye, like over here by the dock here, running north, or at least moving north, you see what appears to be a small kettle.
Kettle?
Upside down, moving up the road to the north.
Get the kettle.
Either way, you can't.
Fireball
so
the
far
kettle.
away.
Yeah, how far away are they?
Use Eldritch Blast.
I don't
about
have
100 feet away.
Okay. Well, I said I was already holding my action with the mold earth, so that's what I'm doing.
Yep.
But I got it.
Oh, excuse me.
Okay, so you're still heading back inside, Mr. Sin?
Sinatra's got his clothes back on.
I'm back at my room. Grab all my stuff
Not quite back up at your room. You can make it to your room this round.
All right, that's what I do.
You can start grabbing stuff.
That's what she said.
I do.
That's
so.
what she said.
Okay, so Pat, you're in this empty room.
Is there a window? Can I jump out the window and?
You can jump out the window, and you can join Wildclaw and Copernicus down on the road.
I do that.
Okay. All right, so a halfling jumps off the roof behind you guys.
Oh,
oh no, I don't do that. I don't do it.
So Chris, you're still gathering stuff.
Lingerie, so whatever.
Are you putting on your armor, or are you just attempting to carry it?
He's putting it on.
I'm gonna put it on. I don't care.
Okay.
Excuse me.
All right, Rob, your turn.
All right, do I know which way to run?
Give me a. Well, you saw Jay turn the corner.
All right, I follow Jay. So I do 30, and then I'm gonna do. I get one of. I can use one of my dashes, so I'm gonna go 60.
Splish,
so move a
splash,
total 60.
Taking a dash.
Yep.
And there's another. You see, there is what appears to be a small keg of some sort of spirit, about 15 feet in the road in front of you.
It's too far away. I can't get there. I curse at it.
You want to 30 as one of those kitty cats?
I went 60. I used my kitty cat ability to go 90 last round, Chris. That's how I was able to scratch the guy.
It's just an ability.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he has to stop. He has to stop moving
for one round.
Yeah. And he can double his movement. Roll me a d20.
All right.
I rolled a 1.
Yeah, he rolled
I
a
rolled
9.
a 9.
9 times better, though.
Okay. Okay, so something happens.
I don't like the sound of that.
Okay, I just want to see where this ends up.
I'm going
Okay, so that little keg starts to move away from you,
Yep.
and then out of an alleyway, a dog charges across the street, bowls over the keg, grabs a little blue guy that was carrying the keg, and charges off down an alleyway.
Who saw this?
Both you and Pat, and you and Rob.
We did.
Does it look like it was like a friendly I'm rescuing you, or did it look like the dog was?
It looked like the dog was somewhat angry.
Food. Okay.
All right.
Fairly angry. So,
Saint Bernard.
Fish or food.
okay, so Pat, your turn.
Food or what was the other
What am I
one?
gonna do? Whoops.
So did I catch up to these guys?
If you dash this round, you can get in right behind Jay.
Okay, I do that.
Okay.
Blimey!
Blimey!
You're sure of it.
All right, you're about halfway. You're about halfway to putting your knickers
you're
on.
tying up your shoes.
I checked my breath.
It's pretty ripe. It's pretty rancid.
Yeah.
You need more booze.
Yeah, you got like morning booze breath.
I make sure I'm shiny too when I'm putting on my armor.
Excellent. Okay, so Sin, you get to start grabbing. Are you gonna attempt to don your armor too?
I was going to get all my stuff. So
Okay,
that
are you putting on your armor?
Yes.
Okay, that takes a minute.
Yeah.
Coach the Summoner. Coach? Your name is Coach?
Yeah.
Why not? Coach. All right, Wild Claw.
I go for the dog because they're my nemesis.
Hold on a second.
Okay, I'm holding.
Happens. As you begin to move, you are suddenly showered with a hail of small pebbles, stones, sticks from above you.
All right. What do I got to do? Do I need to make a save?
Give me a dexterity check.
20!
Okay, you are being pelted with stuff from above, but you are able to charge on.
All right, I'm going for my nemesis, the dog.
Okay, you run, you turn the corner.
I do the same thing. If I have more dash left, I'll do 60.
Yeah, I think. What's your con bonus?
My con bonus is plus 4. So
4. Yeah, so you get one more.
Oh,
after
no, I'm sorry, plus 2.
Plus 2. Oh, you're done with dashes.
No, I've only used one dash, so I think this is my because I used the cat ability. Oh no, you're right. I used this. That was my second dash. Yeah.
Yeah.
I go
so
30.
Fortunately, you don't get any more dashes.
Yeah.
Okay, you do see there's a dog. There is a dog with a blue guy in front of you.
Nice. Well, we're just gonna run the same speed for a while.
Yep. And so Something give me a perception check.
You got it. Skills, perception.
Okay.
14.
30 to me.
You see the little blue guy grabs the dog by his whiskers, pulls himself out of kind of halfway out of the mouth, and headbutts the dog. Solid smack in the middle of the head.
Nice.
And the dog drops him. And then he runs 30 feet, so he's still got about 60 feet in front of you.
Get my crowbar.
All right.
So, he dropped the crowbar. So the crowbar's in the middle of the road.
Does it still look like a keg?
Do I?
Oh no, this is the keg. No, the crowbar guy disappeared. So no, the keg is in the middle of the road.
Where's my pan?
So Jay, give me a perception check.
Okay.
Perfect. So you're about here.
Yep.
Right, and Rob was a little bit in front of you.
Yep.
Up this building, you see like 3 or 4 of those other little blue guys with like handfuls of stuff throwing stuff down at Rob.
How far away are they from me?
30 feet on top of a roof.
Fireball.
So if I move 25 feet, would I be able to get them with a 15-foot cone?
Yeah, you'll get the corner of the roof. Yeah, why not?
Why not?
Sure.
All right, I'm going to do it. I move up 25 feet. I do burning hands.
Ooh.
Set the city on fire.
Yeah. We're chaotic.
He is a mighty wizard. He just burned down half the city.
Like a 3D6, and I roll a 1, 1, and a 2.
It looks like a dragon's breath on this map.
What's the saving throw? Is it Dex?
Dex saving throw 13 is mine.
Dude, can they handle taking 4 points of damage?
Probably anything could get them 4.
Okay, there's like 4 of them. They kind of all jump.
They take
a little bit of damage.
One of them made an actual man sound.
Roll me a saving throw for the house.
You all right?
Okay. So just roll me a straight D20.
Right, roll low. Roll low.
Roll low. Burn the city.
20. Oh, the house does not catch on fire.
It was made out of stone.
Just right. I knew what I was doing.
It's smoldering a little bit, but it's not burning.
But if you burn the house, then those guys would have no place to stand.
They might run away.
Okay, so the guys up on the roof move out of sight. You no longer see them.
Damn it!
Don't worry, they'll come up behind you.
Okay, so
Ooh.
So Rob, there's a guy in the road in front of you, and it's your turn.
How far?
We'll give you 30 feet. Well, let's see if you can catch. I get him.
All right, I'm clawing his ass.
Oh, here, hold on. Let me give you a guy to target.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Use him as a target.
You got it. So I got to move next to him, right? So.
Oh, here, I'll move it. There you go. Here, go ahead. Oh, wait. He's small. Go ahead.
Yep,
go for it.
Thank you. Target him there. Claw attack. Attack. Missed him! Unless a 9 hits him.
9?
Then I hit him for 9 if I hit him.
No, it doesn't. 9 doesn't hit.
Oh, it showed me slashing damage if it had hit him.
I know, it did, but no.
No, man.
It doesn't quite do it.
I rolled a 4.
Okay.
I'm up next.
Maybe I get, if he runs away from me, I can get him.
So he turns around, he grabs you by the shin and attempts to headbutt your shin.
All right, AC 13, I already programmed it in, so. All right, I just did my armor, undone my armor.
Oh, wait a second. Apparently I have no attacks on it.
Aren't you in your night clothes without your AC bonus?
Never.
Yep, I'm just on my natural AC 13.
Huh. Okay, hold on a second. Let me just do this quick. That's
what she said.
I don't know why. I had this guy built up and he broke. Sorry, I apologize.
Hey, Ben never done that, brother.
I gotta find where the.
That's what she said.
There it is. Most of features.
There wasn't much to do. All the bowling alleys had been wrecked. So as I spent most of my time looking for beer.
Where's that from?
Strange. This is what it really is.
Strange brew. Strange brew.
Strange brew.
Looking for beer.
Hey. You hoser.
I get stuck in the beer tank. Oh, we're going to have to drink it all.
I gotta take a massive piss.
Wait to hold it. Put out the fire. Oh.
Okay.
What was the dog's name that could fart and fly?
Oh. Super Mutt?
Super Mutt.
Okay,
slam!
It's not a tentacle slam. I gotta fix him for real.
He missed me.
But he does miss you.
Yeah.
And
we're engaged now, baby. Let's go.
Okay. And, okay. That's that. So Jay, you saw what's his face turn a corner and run down an alleyway. Wild Claw.
I moved 25 feet further on. Do I get to the alleyway?
You're like right to the entry of the alleyway. They're about 35, 40 feet away from you.
Cool. I firebolt it.
Right, target the guy and go for it.
I know how to do it.
Okay.
Missed.
You missed. That makes no sense. How come it said a 9 hit for you, but missed for you?
Why am I doing it with disadvantage?
I don't know. Why are you doing disadvantage? You don't have any conditions.
No.
It says disadvantage.
It does.
But you rolled a 6 and 11, so where's your bow? Okay, so you hit him, so roll some damage.
Just a D10. 5.
Okay. Hold on.
That's weird.
Alright, we'll figure it out. Oh, nope, that's not it. Apparently he's in the ground now, because he's minus 5 feet down.
I'm rolling with disadvantage. That's interesting.
Really?
Is he so small that it's forcing disadvantage on ranged weapons?
Is that a thing?
I don't know.
No.
He said he's 8 inches tall.
Yeah, target Gob. Target Gob and attack him.
Nope. I'm attacking with disadvantage.
Why are you shooting at me? He said gob.
I just picked the
Gob is small too. Try someone big.
God.
Oh, yeah. No, you're a coach. I don't know why you're attacking at disadvantage.
Firebolt.
You have no effects.
Nope. It's okay. Don't worry about it.
All right.
We can look at it later.
Weird.
Add 5.
Weird.
Add
All
5
right.
to every roll. That'll make
Yeah,
them
that'll
better.
do it.
All right. So Sin, you're putting on your skivvies.
I am hoping that I'm finishing.
Skivvies
Takes a
take
minute
while.
to don armor.
Each one of these fights is 6 seconds.
Ah, it's just my spell.
Really?
Yeah.
Weird. Are you not proficient in the spell? Is it thinking you're not proficient?
Oh, I'll look at it. You keep going.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Do I have to
Okay.
shoot you again?
Probably. So it's your turn, Chris. So you're still putting
I'm
on
going
armor.
to pack the rest of my armor that I didn't get on. I'm hoping I got my breastplate on into my bag.
Okay. All right.
And then as soon as I'm ready, I jump out the window.
Okay, we'll let you jump out the window next round.
Okay.
And Gob. Okay, so you're. Yep.
Do I
So
see
you-
anybody that I can shoot a short bow at?
Get off.
No, you have to move up. You're about. Jay is about 60 feet in front of you, looking down an alleyway.
I'll move up there. Is that up here?
Well, no, don't move. Don't move. This is purely descriptive. So
Don't
I just
move.
have you there because that's kind of the Wild Claw's in front, Jay's behind Wild Claw, and you're behind Jay.
Yeah.
So this is just purely for kind of descriptive. But you guys are somewhere somewhere in this little cluster of houses here. Behind these cluster of houses. Ooh, excuse me.
Oh, terrible.
Oh, you get to go again. So you can move up, and you think you might be able to shoot there. So you can move up next to Jay.
Yeah, get him, Gob.
Like that.
That's not a.
You don't actually move, so you can get up to Jay, and you look down the alleyway, and you see Rob and this other little dude kind of fighting in the road, middle of the road.
Yeah, we're going
All
at
right,
it.
I shoot an arrow at him.
Get him, Gob.
Target this guy here.
Oh.
I have no idea.
Nice.
Actually, that actually misses because he's like small and behind Rob's leg.
Ah,
He has partial cover.
boo.
All right.
Damn cover.
At least you didn't roll a 1 and shoot Rob in the ass.
Oh, boo. Thanks for trying, Gob.
No problem.
Everyone's targeting him. Look at that poor little guy. Okay, Jay, your turn.
Do I see from the house where they were all on the roof? Do I see any movement coming from that area?
Give me a perception check.
All right. No clue. All right. Then I do the same thing. I target this guy. I'm just gonna do it with advantage for some reason. I don't know why. I haven't been able to figure it out. But a 13 to hit for 2 if I hit him.
Yeah. We're gonna say his partial cover again.
Okay.
Oh,
And so
so
I mean, he could try to shoot you.
That's okay. It's all good.
It's
But
okay.
I had to do it with a. I don't know what's going on. I can't see anything.
Yeah, Okay, so Rob, your turn.
all right. I don't have cover, so I got him.
Nope, you got him.
For 9.
So you give him a mighty whack.
Yeah, I did.
Grabs his
That's
chest.
what she
He
said.
falls on the ground.
That's like max damage for me with my claws, too.
So he drops. You think he's dead.
Yep.
You see him open one eye, and
Ugh.
he disappears in a puff of blue smoke.
Yeah.
Stupid bastard.
Stupid blue smoke.
Puny god.
Da, da, da. Well, you saw him targeted. But
Did I get any experience points?
I don't know.
5.
I need those.
All right,
Still
Sam,
alarming
you're
these
putting on your
guys.
skivvies.
You're welcome, guys. I earned us some experience points by scratching that guy.
We're running more milestone than experience though in this campaign, so we're running milestone.
Well, you're welcome for the milestone.
Yeah.
Do I finish?
No.
That's what she said.
You got like one leg of your pants on.
Oh my
That's what
god.
she said.
You're a
You
terrible
been 6
dress.
seconds since you started getting dressed.
We gain levels
That's what
from
she said.
achieving milestones rather than experience.
Yeah. The
Yes.
milestone is Wild Claw scratching a blue guy.
Okay.
So,
All right,
so Chris,
Coach.
you can finish jamming your stuff in your backpack and jump out your window if you so desire.
Okay, that's what I do.
Okay, you don't see anyone.
I
So,
didn't think you.
yeah, but I try to get down to the bottom level and start moving towards noise.
Okay.
If I perceive noise.
Yep.
Thinking maybe they'll need to be healed up.
Yeah, the blue guy needs some healing.
Okay. It's your turn again. So,
Do I hear anything going on?
Yeah, you can probably, you can approach the noise if you go up the road and take a left. You think there's something happening, in an alleyway behind some houses.
Okay.
That's
So
what she said.
I use my regular movement, and then I use my my first dash.
Yep. That would get you like just past the corner, so you're still a little ways away.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So you don't see anything right now, Mr.
Can I do a
Wildclaw.
perception check?
Why not?
4!
You see nothing.
You perceive, you see nothing.
All right, I go over to the keg that fell and I pick it up.
Okay. All right. So, Coach, you see Wildclaw walk out of the alleyway and pick a keg of something up off the middle of the road. So Gob, Wildclaw, actually, we are going to take you guys out of combat.
It's all of the range spells, because even Coach shooting at me is at disadvantage, Scott.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait, Coach shooting his short bow is at this. Well, he's right next to you. Oh,
we also could be looking at the scale. And
try this now, Coach. Try shooting at him again. No, it's not a range thing. What the heckles?
That's what she said.
All right, I'll just hold the alt.
Okay, so basically, you got wander around trying to see if you can find any more of these guys or anything going on, but it seems to have gone quiet. And your quarry has
the inn with my keg.
And your quarry appears to have escaped or eluded you.
Go back to sleep.
Okay, hold on a second.
Jay, isn't there?
We can drink out of this keg, though. Right?
Yeah, we got a
with
keg.
advantage.
Let's drink out of this keg and then go to sleep.
There is, but it just offsets disadvantage and gives it a regular roll.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Can you do that instead?
Well, yeah, I can. It just means I can't.
Yeah, but I got to figure out why.
We returned to the inn with our keg.
Right, so did you go out the window? You went out the window, right, Chris?
Yeah.
Okay. So, all right, hold on. Let me.
So did I.
Move. Let me do something.
Yeah, because
I all sleep in our armor from now on.
I just went and grabbed Ray of Frost and tried it with that, and that's a disadvantage. So I got rid of it because I don't have it. But
what is going on here? Okay, so where is?
That's what she said.
Actually, so all right, so I'm just gonna pull you guys around a little bit. Okay, so you guys head back to the inn.
Yep.
Okay, right about the time that you guys, I'll just put you all down here. So you guys come walking in the front door. Are you going out the window or are you going down the stairs? In? You have your armor on. How are you?
I'm going out the door, I guess.
You're going down the stairs to the main room?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna just put you. Hold on a second.
I
Okay.
feel so blessed now. Thank you.
Well, there was no reason for me not to, right?
It's just, you could have gone out the window again. Okay, so you guys all enter is an empty
the inn,
the empty inn, and everyone give me a perception check. Why is everyone glowing?
Because Chris blessed us.
Did we now? Okay, good for you.
I didn't get
11.
I got a 4.
I got a 5.
Coach and Hypernicus, you think you hear some kind of commotion coming from the kitchen, which is somewhere behind these two doors.
Quick, they're stealing more pans.
We're still on the.
I got the gag. We're gonna put it on the.
Still on the
we're
big
gonna
map.
tap that shit.
The city map, Scott.
Oh, sorry.
All right.
Blue meanie traps.
That's right.
There we go.
Tapping that keg.
So you come down the stairs, Sinatra, just as these guys come walking in the front door. Chris is half dressed. Everyone else is in their skivvies.
Glowing.
Various
I'm
things.
naked.
Which doors did you say we heard stuff from?
Like the kitchen-y area, which is, one
This
of
one?
these two doors.
Okay.
Oh, is the keg full?
Then I move this way.
Well, actually, hold on a second. Hold on. It still thinks we're in combat here. Okay, there you go. So,
I don't know why it says I can only move 20 feet, but I move 25.
really? No, it says you're still okay. Yeah, you're doing fine.
All right, I move there, and I listen first. I listen at the door.
You hear what you hear like a voice, like it's not yelling, but it definitely sounds a little bit angry, and it's a little bit muffled because it's behind a closed door.
Then I open the door.
Ba-ba-bum.
Okay.
Hey, God, you want to tap this keg with me?
So this is a cook, and you see these two guys here, right?
I see 3 people in there.
Yep. So there's the cook here.
Yep.
And you can see she is saying, "That was my best frying pan, and whichever one of you useless little slackers took it better fess up soon, or I'm firing both of your useless asses."
Hey, wait a minute. Your frying pan went running down the road with a little blue dude who stole all kinds of stuff.
She turns and look. The two serving, all 3 of them turn and look at you, and they say, "What?
Stupid brownies."
No, seriously, they took my pan. They took
Cornish pixies.
There was a crowbar and a little keg. They were like little blue things. You know, we got one, but they all disappeared.
The cook like puts their spoon down, kind of comes up to you and says, and says to you, "Son,
have you been drinking?
I have had a little bit too much to drink last evening. Regrettably, the kitchen is not quite yet open. Breakfast is in about an hour. When you're ready to put some food in that belly, please come on down and we'll take care of you."
I collaborate his thing.
He corroborates
behind
the
him.
story.
Hey, that's the people behind me.
Little blue men, huh?
Demons.
Yeah.
Demons from the plains of hell.
Yes, they are wanting your frying pans.
Duly noted. Thank you.
They're roasting our souls in hell. Souls in hell. They're roasting our souls in hell.
Yeah, they stole stuff from our rooms. Well, they stole my pan too from my mess kit. I'm quite put out by it, by the way.
And my crowbar. Everything cast iron. They're eating. They're magnetic creatures. We drink this keg.
Yeah, there was a keg of something kicking around down the road.
I brought it back.
I know you did.
Yeah.
You don't know where it came from.
I don't care. It's a keg.
I'm a halfling. I'll drink anything.
Wicked. So that's about it. I say, have a good night.
Thank you. The kitchen opens in an hour.
Cool. What are you making?
We've got 5,000 copper pieces burning a hole in our...
Are you responsible for brewing your ale?
Burning a hole in our...
No, we purchase our
open
ale.
hole or
horrible
hole or
have a good night.
Bag of holding or something.
Good morrow to you, kind sir. And may I suggest that you may want to be properly dressed next time you enter the dining room.
Why? Oh dear, you're right. Thank you. Go upstairs.
Your penis is exposed.
That's what she said.
It's white.
Penis is exposed.
At least the lion has a hairy pussy.
What?
What?
Take her back to bed.
Okay.
I dream bad dreams.
We tap this keg.
Okay, it is very early in the morning. You can hit the keg if you so desire. It's
our
brandy of
reward.
some flavor.
It's our reward.
It's our reward. It's a milestone.
Sure. Here, is that? Huh.
Hey, I fought one of those blue demons. I scratched it for a bunch.
Oh.
Is there while I'm heading upstairs? I know I'm young. Is there anything that any lore or anything around that kind of precludes me to what these things were?
Brownie.
Nothing that you scrape your, nothing comes to mind. No.
Okay. Then I still go to bed. I put my stuff in my backpack, I put it under my sheet with me, and I go to bed.
Okay. Are you anyone else going back to bed? Or are you guys hanging out, like tapping a keg?
It's early in the morning. We're drinking the brandy.
There you go.
I'm with Rob.
Yeah, me too.
Thanks, Grog and Coach.
We might need to get a second keg. Are they serving or no? They're not serving.
No,
it's
they're
a
not
whole
serving.
keg of brandy.
Is there a
You'd be-
reason why Claw and I are glowing?
Yeah, we've been blessed.
Because Chris blessed you.
Oh, okay.
So
Bless you, my son.
nothing else really seems to happen today during the day.
All right.
But
So we get drunk.
We got to set up traps.
you get drunk. You're hanging.
I go buy my pants at some point, so I'm wearing pants.
Maybe you should go put on some clothes if you want to fight evil again.
Do people come in?
Yeah,
Customers?
people start wandering in. A morning crowd. A couple of guests come down from upstairs, type of thing. So it starts to fill up, and then they start serving. Things happen. You guys hang out.
How long does the bless last? Probably just an hour, right?
Yeah,
No,
we're
it's,
not
it's
blessed.
all year.
Forever. Is bless an hour? Yeah, bless is an hour. Is bless an hour?
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
long
whatever.
time.
What does this do? What does that do?
Oh, God.
That's well done.
Oh, look at it. So,
That's what she said.
as the day, do you guys just hang out in the bar for the day, or do you go like wandering, exploring the town type of stuff?
I go back after I get a good night's sleep.
Well, you pretty much had a full night's sleep. It was like, just before dawn that this happened. So,
Yeah.
Okay, well, I used a spell slot for the day anyway, so I'm down one.
Yeah.
I go back out to the that building where they were on the roof, and I just start like checking out around the building, not inside of it.
yeah, I assumed you had done that after the chase was done.
Okay.
You didn't really, but while you're out there, you're kind of
Wow.
you kind of hear
Really in on him, and he's still there.
a couple people walking down the street talking about, like, I woke up this morning and my teapot was gone. I just
Terrible.
couldn't find it. Couldn't make my tea this morning, so just a terrible morning.
This is awful.
Okay. So
Somebody stole my microwave plate.
is it just in this area that people are walking and saying that, or if I can't? Well, I guess I'm going to determine. I guess I don't go too far.
Hopefully, no one's reported a keg of brandy stolen.
Well, as the day rolls along, you guys are hanging out. Maybe you go shopping to do something. You start hearing more people talking about a bunch of like a cast iron pot. A handful of nails. A carpenter's hammer's missing. A couple people talk about some ale and some brandy missing.
We got to find this stuff in order to gain a level.
Just there seems to be just a rash of like thefts, like kind of all over like the north side.
We know exactly what's going on.
What?
We know exactly what's going on. It's these little creatures.
Yeah, we tell the people the little blue meanies.
Well, I suggest to my friends that we don't go announcing it, but why don't we go get the stuff back?
So where are they going?
Well, that's what we have to figure out.
That's our quest.
It's your quest.
I don't know where we're going, but I sure know where I've been.
That's what. Hold on.
Is there I ask around nicely. Is there a library?
Sure. Yes.
And I go doing my bard thing and I go around town performing and getting people to tell me all of the stories from the folklore of this area that would include Little Blue Men.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why they do that? We drank the keg of brandy.
Do me a favor. Give me a performance check, Wiz.
It better be better than mine.
Why do I not have a check on performance?
That's what she said.
Skills.
Skills.
Oh, no, but I don't have a check mark.
Oh, you're not proficient in
Well,
performance?
that would be up to you.
Yeah. You did good.
What did you pick?
We made you proficient in.
That's what I thought. That's why I'm asking.
Okay. Apparently, yeah, we were training intimidation for performance.
Oh.
Right, if we remember correctly.
You're intimidating bard more than a performance bard.
All right, so give me another performance check.
Seems awkward, but well.
25.
Okay. You don't manage to hear much in terms of like anything about Little Blue Men. People think you're rather weird. But throughout the day, you do manage to raise 7 silver pieces.
I'll sell you a cup of brandy for 7 silver pieces.
I'll give you a blowjob for 7 silver pieces.
There you go.
So I let them know I'm going to go to the library.
I don't know if I want to hang out with
How do you get 60 gold? No, you got 20 gold. You have 20 gold and 7 silver. Okay, so I added 7 silver to your character sheet.
Right.
I head off to the.
It's at least 1 gold piece.
I let my strange new people that I've met know that I'm heading to the library, and that's where I'll be. And I head to the library to go investigate to see if I can find anything about.
Okay, it's not
Blue
a
meanies.
library per se, but you do happen to find you hear tales of a League of Ordinary Gentlemen. I need to write this down.
Ordinary, not extraordinary.
League of Ordinary Gentlemen.
See if you can find
League of
some.
Ordinary Gentlemen, which you hear that it is a kind of like a club for scholars and
Hobbit porn.
and things and people of that nature.
I head there.
So you were
Alone?
greeted at the door. You were greeted at the door by a very stern man dressed in black. Yes.
Is it Johnny Cash?
His name is.
May I help you?
Yes, you may. My name, Hypernicus Brewmaker. Nice day. I'm here to do some research. May I borrow or peruse some of your books?
Risky.
Yeah,
Wish
7 silver
to
pieces.
peruse
From
our books. Would you perhaps be a member?
Not. I am new to town, and we've had some rather interesting encounters, and I'm looking to try to understand what might be going on. If I get rid of the bug on my screen.
give me a quick persuasion check.
Oh, this is going to be bad with an 8 charisma.
Boy.
But I am proficient in persuasion. Let's see. Ooh!
Well, perhaps for this time, you're new in town?
Yes.
Well, perhaps we could introduce you to some of our members who could perhaps show you around and assist you
that would
for
be
this
lovely.
day and see if perhaps you might be, if you are truly a scholar, perhaps we could entertain adding you to our ranks.
Love it. Fantastic. Do you brew ale or mead?
Ooh, he's good at that.
Mead.
All
Do you
right.
shove blue meathits up your ass?
So he brings you in. It's so it goes into a corridor. Ornate woodwork, fine brass lanterns, and he brings you into kind of like this sitting room. You know, like you see, like always, like the stuffy English clubs where it's the big leatherback chairs and a fireplace and old men wearing smoking jackets, kind of hanging out with books and stuff of that nature.
Yep.
He introduces you to, let's say, Jameis.
Ooh.
An older, let's see, what's
the son of Jameis?
Jameis' son.
Yeah, he's a human. He looks like he's somewhat elderly, but he looks pretty hale. So they introduce you to him, and so he asks you what you're interested in. You strike up in how he may be of service, and he says, so Jarvis here tells me that you might be interested in joining our fine establishment of gentlemen.
So wait a minute. The guy who met me at the door, his name was Jarvis?
Sure.
And the guy who I'm talking to is Jameis.
Jameis, yes.
Does he know Iron Man?
All right.
Give me a break. I'm not a good name person.
Well,
Hey,
I suck
none of
at
us
it.
are.
That could be an interesting proposition. I am not quite familiar with your organization. I know that right now, new to town, Hypernicus Brewmaker at your service, looking to understand the events of last night and see if I can research, little blue men who like stealing things.
Brownies.
Interesting query, I must say myself. I am not entirely familiar with what events you are speaking of. However, perhaps I can introduce you to, if you don't mind me escorting you. We don't let outsiders, in here unescorted. If
Understood.
I can introduce you to Jillian, our librarian.
Am I going to have to change my name to a J if I join? Everybody's got a name with a J.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You'll be
Okay, never mind.
Hypernicus.
So he brings you into a room. And,
Hi, Bruce. Hi, Bruce. Hi, Bruce.
Hey, Bruce.
Daryl.
You kind of get bounced around between a number of different people. You're there for a fairly significant amount of time, but pretty much everyone who talks to you, they question you. They probe you with little questions about your background,
Did you say
and your
probe?
interests and your scholarly pursuits. And meanwhile they do entertain your request. But they're unable to dig up any meaningful information. But you do kind of feel that they are potentially probing you for membership.
Ooh, he gets probe
Do
again.
I get a sense of what, through their questioning and talking to them, do I get a sense of kind of what they do or what their pursuits are from their types of questions?
You come to believe that they are collectors and protectors of knowledge.
Ooh.
Okay.
And their library and their books are their most prized possessions.
Got it.
So you do and they do have the finest library.
The finest librarians.
Yeah.
North of the great city of Ference itself.
Yeah.
Okay.
Biscuit.
We need a tracking spell. I got some blood from these things on my claws.
You got some blood. So anyway, but in regards to learning anything about these things, there's really nothing there that we threw.
You haven't washed your claws since the battle?
You don't really gather much about him,
Okay.
You do say, you do know that you do learn that there are various, a couple different magical abilities which allow people to disappear and reappear at other places, and nothing that you have attained quite yet.
Yeah, no, not anywhere near. Okay.
I can do that.
Yeah. So in you get the feeling that a few of the members that you kind of handed around to that might be wizards of some flavor or another, but they play it pretty close to the vest. But they all appear to be. Most of them are older, but do appear to be somewhat well-to-do.
Okay. Are they all human, or is there mixed races? Are they all?
There's a mix. There's a couple halflings. There's a few. There's a genasi in there. There's a couple.
Never seen one of them before. What are you?
I am an air genasi. I am an ethereal member of the elemental plane of air.
Nice.
Descended from the great elementals of yore.
All right, so me and Pat.
My name is Jocks.
Me and Gob. We asked Wiz to sing
Jockstrap.
songs about our prowess and try to pick up women at the bar. What do you think, Pat?
Yeah, definitely.
Great idea.
All
I'm
right.
sure.
So while he's investigating, we're getting,
You're doing useful work.
Yeah. Wiz is singing songs about how awesome we are. We're trying to pick up the ladies.
Did we lose Chris?
No, I'm here.
Okay. Are you just hanging out at the bar with Wildclaw, or are you trying to?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, we asked him to sing a song about the old man too.
Oh, actually, Scott, what I wanted to do was actually go out and try to buy a trap.
A trap? Okay.
He's using his brains.
Yeah, like a bear trap type of something like that.
Yeah, we're gonna trap a tin can so that we get one of these blue guys.
I think you can find something like that. Let me see.
He's the smart one.
Sorry.
Is Wiz a good bard? Did he get us some companionship?
No, you got your 7 silver pieces there.
Oh, come on, sing better.
There's no women at bars in the Middle Ages.
Oh,
They're not allowed in.
What's Scott roaming the town?
Wait, I get another 7 silver pieces?
No, the 7 you already got.
Yeah, but I'm trying a whole different thing.
That's right.
No, you got 7 silver pieces today.
All right.
All right.
I wasn't going for money this time. I was going for love.
Oh, okay.
Singing love songs about me.
Yeah, so say, you can find a trap for like a gold piece. I'll have to make something for you.
He's doing the smart thing.
I want to get a vasectomy.
All right, hold on. Don't move.
Don't roll a 1.
I get my battle axe out.
Don't roll a 1.
So we drank that much brandy. All right, we put Gob up on the bar.
Like, you needed to sanitize it.
Don't move.
You are politely asked to get the hell out of the bar.
I moved.
Here we go.
Okay, surgery kit only costs 50 gold pieces.
26 to hit to vasectomy for Gob.
All right, Gob, you are now sterile.
All right.
You're welcome.
Thanks.
Now we got to get Chris to do it.
Can you flame strike me?
Chris has got to heal.
I'm not there, so.
I believe that has to heal naturally.
So,
I think we've jumped the shark here, Pat, but we're good.
I think we have. I think that might be a good time to wrap.
Oh, that was fun.
Man, we did what you needed to, Gob.
Excellent.